Sunday. How is your Sunday going? Happy weekend, happy daylight savings. It finally means that we can soak in the sun a little bit longer. We can photosynthesize without like feeling like we're gonna die after 5 p.m. So yay! Ow, 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 ow. Thank you. Hi, everybody. How are you all today? How was your weekend? Hello. I thank you all once more for being a part of my church today. Brainrot says, doing good. Daylight savings is always weird. Yeah, I agree. I will say this. I love Church IT Tech. Favorite person in the whole world. That's what your partner should be, right? Today, he kind of drove me insane because today he was listening to, he does the same thing that I do, that when I become obsessed with a song, I will listen to like nothing but that song on repeat, right? The difference is I like to wear my headphones. Motherfucker was taking a shower and like getting ready for the day, and he was listening to the same song for like 45 minutes today, and I didn't fall asleep until like 3:34 with daylight savings, and he woke me up around like 10, so I'm like kind of tired today, but it's okay, everything's okay. Did he at least sing? No, he does not sing. It was just him listening to Jamie P's Cadmium Colors, and it was driving me even more insane because it was one of those songs that the chorus is at the beginning of the song and the end of the song. So the song would loop, and then it felt like I heard the chorus like 8 times in a fucking row. I was going a little crazy, and I was just laying there in bed like, oh my god, please change the song, please. And he of course didn't, because he does the same thing I do, and I love looping the same song over and over and over again. But besides that, I had a wonderful weekend so far. How are you all doing today? What did you do this weekend? And hi to all of you that are here today. That frog says, I'm watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, shit! What part? What part are you on in JoJo's? I am a really big fan of JoJo. I watched the anime and I read it up until part 6. And then for Steel Ball Run, I didn't read the manga, so I'm going to be going back into the anime completely blind. And I'm really excited for that because I feel like it'll kind of revitalize my wonder in the show. So I'm really looking forward to being able to experience that again. Let me see. Brainrot says, life's boring without some insanity. I agree, but at the same time, I wanted to sleep a little bit longer. That frog says, just got to part 3. Ooh, I see. Have fun in Stardust Crusaders. It's not my favorite JoJo season, but I understand why it's so iconic. So I hope that you have a lot of fun. Okami says, hi. Hello. Brainrot says, I took on Simon in Expedition 33, got my ass kicked. Oh, yeah. Have fun parrying 12 times in a row. Enjoy. I don't even know. I did some side stuff in Expedition 33, but I was so enthralled with the story of Expedition 33 that I kind of just ended up like, I just need to know how this ends, and I kind of blitzed through a lot of the side stuff just to get to the end. So I'm not even sure if I did the Simon fight, but I've watched plenty of other VTubers do the Simon fight. So have fun. Good luck. Gold says, hi, May. Hi, Gold. How are you today? Actually, let me go in and let me say a quick little hello and welcome to all of you. Hello to Ace. Hello to Brainrot. Hello to M Gamer, Okami, One Arm, Piggy Pie. Let's see, That Frog. I think that's everyone that I've seen in chat so far today. How are all of you guys today? I hope that you've had a nice weekend. It's very good to see all of you once more. I've been thinking also a lot about what chat. Here's my first question of the day. If you had ow, thank you. If you had unlimited money in this world, what would you do with it? Because I find myself thinking a lot about that CEO that had a blood boy. If you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, there's a CEO, I think his name is Brian Clanston. He is so obscenely rich that he is on a quest to obtain eternal youth. And so he has this younger teenage boy that he hires to like donate to him blood and plasma on a monthly basis. And so he like, it's so like fucked up and weird to think about, but he just has a blood boy on call so he can get blood and plasma transfusions. And it's been making me think so much about like, I don't even know what the fuck I do. Like, that's not even a thought in my head to have a little blood boy, you know? I don't know. And maybe it's because I keep calling it Blood Boy. It makes me feel extra weird about it. But I don't know what the fuck else you'd call it besides a Blood Boy. I don't know. But Chad, what would you do if you had obscene money forever and ever? Would you also try to obtain eternal youth by having a little blood boy and paying some teenager to give you blood every month? I don't know. Let me scroll up. Let's see. Brainrot says Clea on her heels had me fucked up too. Sorry, man. But Expedition 33 is a very good game. I hope you've been having a lot of fun. Okami says this weekend I installed a TV as a third monitor, and now we're having that vertical stream at my side. 32 inches. Hey, oh yeah, Okami. Enjoy your growing surveillance state. I have 2 monitors. I think anything more than 2 monitors, it starts to become very overwhelming to look at. Me personally, I always think once you get to the 3 monitor realm, you start looking like a security guard and like having like 6 to 12 screens in front of you that you have to keep watching. That's just me. But I hope it's been helpful to you, Okami. What have you been using that third screen for? Gold says, I would sponsor a May concert. Ah, shucks. Gold says, even a May world tour. Ah, shucks. Thank you. It's very kind of you. M Gamer says, unlimited money? I have no freaking idea. I think, M Gamer, I think what you would do is that you would take all of your money and you would funnel it directly into Kingdom Hearts 4. So that way the game actually comes out. I think that's what you would do with unlimited money. That frog says, I would become Dio. All right, let me see. Brainrot says, I'd probably help my friends and family out. I don't understand rich people. I don't either. I don't know. I was thinking about, especially because I was thinking about that CEO, that Bryan Cranston guy. I was like, eternal youth isn't even a thought in my head. I guess like it would be nice to look younger, but eternal youth to me sounds insane, and I don't think that's something that I would even want to have. That sounds tiring, not gonna lie. Imagine having to be beautiful forever and not letting yourself be ugly at any state. Listen, not a single person on this earth looks great at 3 a.m, you know? Everyone should be allowed to be ugly sometimes. Everyone should be allowed to be old and decrepit at times. I don't know. Biggie Pie says, ugh, my mobile won't let me chat because I'm not verified, I guess. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Biggie Pie. Good luck. Man of War says, coming right on the surveillance day was a hell of a timing. Hi, Man of War. How are you today, my friend? I hope that you were having a good day. Nightmare says, I would buy May's new merch. Stop. Thanks, though. Biggie Pie says, I'm on my laptop now so I can chat. Okay. Yay. How are all of you today? Gamer says, oh, sure, just slam Kingdom Hearts 4 in my face. Well, I mean, somebody's going to have to fund it, man. If you have eternal wealth, you might as well. Maybe fund some Devil May Cry 6 while you're at it, please, and thank you. Okami says, I have your stream and Discord there, and on the other 2, I have Reaper and the mixtape on. Ooh, nice. Let's see. I hope that third screen is indeed coming in handy for you. That frog says, also OMG Cars were back on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I would say. OMG Cars was such a good villain, cool villain. I wish they beat him in a very different way, though. I'll be honest. I think sending someone into space is such a funny fucking way to defeat a villain. Because, like, especially because Cars, he's immortal. He's not gonna really die in any way that matters, right? So just shooting his ass off into space where all he can do is just be frozen in time and to become like a... what's it called when you're like space trash? God, what's it called? Some orbital space rock. I think that's super funny. I don't know. Like, whoa. Eternal nothingness be upon ye. You know? I don't know. Seems kind of badass to me. Okay, I'm going to see your DMs, mate. Okay, let me look. Yay! Hold on. Oh my god, I am there. Ah, shucks. I'm very glad that thank you for hanging out in my stream, and also the VMC. Good luck with whatever music project that you're working on today, Okami. I know it'll be absolutely killer. Yay! Let me see. Let's see. What else? I honestly didn't really plan a lot today. Usually I try to write down notes for what I want to talk about, but I didn't really do that today. I don't know. Let's see. Man of War says, is Heavy Metal Mace somehow connected to the nun attire, a black metal enthusiast? Actually, it's just I had a really strict Catholic upbringing, and I wasn't really allowed to listen or explore a lot of my own tastes. And it didn't hit me until about 2 years ago that I was allowed to listen to whatever the fuck I wanted. So with the Catholic upbringing, I'm very into general Catholic religious aesthetics. I just think that they look fucking sick. You could, if you walked up to me and you said, "Hey, idiot, stained glass windows ain't cool," I'd punch you in the face. Stained glass windows are the coolest thing I've ever fucking seen, loser. But just generally, like, my VTuber theme, I wanted it to be gothic, and I wanted something stained glass related, so the nun kind of took shape. And then Heavy Metal May is just because I want to learn more. I want to be consumed about the many things that I do not know about metal and all its different subgenres, and it's been wonderful learning from my chat and my community every single day. Something else that I don't know, some new technique that I haven't thought of before, and it's been very wonderful, and I love how much learning and education that it has been for me, and it just fucking rocks. It's awesome, man. I don't know. It's just fucking awesome. I don't know what else I can tell you. Let me scroll up here because I know I missed some messages here. But I would say I fall more on like the classic heavy metal spectrum and like orchestral symphonic metal. Things like that are very appealing to me, but I love exploring. I love exploring, and I will listen to just about anything that people send me. Let me scroll down. MGamer says, okay, I'd fun Kingdom Hearts 4 and 5, and also Prince of Persia. Very proud of you, my friend. Very proud. Luna says, hello. Hi, Luna. How are you today, my dear? I hope that you're having a nice day. Welcome into my church today. And also hi to you as well, Thundertome. It's nice to see you, my friend. Hello. Man of War says, interesting. I'm from a 3 to 4 generation atheist family. God, I wish I were you. God, I wish I were you. I think a super strict religious upbringing like sucks, but I wish that I could have had the freedom to choose, you know. But very happy that you were able to live in a very free way. Also, hi Serona, happy belated birthday. Truckin told me that it was your birthday, so I tried to keep an eye out to see if you were streaming at some point over the weekend, but I don't think I ever saw. Ow, you come live. Happy belated birthday, Serona. I hope that you had a wonderful day. Riley B. Hardigan says her name is Heavy Metal May because she eats osmium. Yes, put the metals directly into my mouth. Thank you. Let me see. Evil Von says, unholy maiden, I bring you an offering of spiked bondage. My goodness, thank you, Evil Von. I appreciate it. Biggie Pie says, hello, is it working now? Yes, I do see your messages, my friend. How are you? That frog says, with unlimited money, I'm buying the USA and I'm burning it. Honestly, please. Please. There's too much bad stuff happening here. I would like a break. Feel free. Thank you very much. Appreciate you for sparing my church, though. Serona says, wait, thank you. I hope that you had a wonderful birthday. Serona, what did you do to celebrate your birthday? My birthday is in 2 days. If it's your first time here in my chat, my birthday is Tuesday. And besides, like, my birthday karaoke, I don't really actually know what I'm going to do for my birthday this year. Like, I usually would have, like, a birthday dinner with my friends or, like, go out and do something with Church IT Tech. I don't know what it is about my birthday this year, but I've been very, like, meh about it. I kind of don't really give a shit about my birthday this year. I don't know. Maybe it's because I've been doing a lot and I'm kind of tired, but who knows? Who knows? Let's see. Man of War says, beware of your own wishes. Every freedom comes with a price. For us, it was a totalitarian state. And understandable and fair enough. Serona says, I went out with a friend of mine and we did some shopping. Oh my god, I hope you're able to buy yourself some nice little birthday treats. I'm not sure if Miniso exists in your guys' area. I am a little blind box junkie. I, unfortunately, fucking love blind boxes. I know that it's like the worst financial decision that I could make, just to buy stuff and things, but I just fucking love buying a little box and not knowing what's inside. There's something so fun to me. It's physical gambling, and I win nothing but a little thing. And I love it. I love getting little blind boxes. And so so Miniso does free blind boxes for birthdays. And so I want to go to Miniso and get myself a little blind box. But besides that, I don't really know what the fuck else I want to do for my birthday. I'm not sure. I don't really know. Let me see. So Rona says, I spent too much. And as you should, it was your birthday. Enjoy having little treats. For my birthday, I did get one of my birthday gifts in the mail from Throne. And it's not the lovely sounding kalimba. It's a little something else that I don't know how to play it yet. I'm going to have to rehearse and practice. Are you guys ready? Yeah, it sounds like fucking shit. It's a recorder! So now, my orchestra of annoyance has grown. Another piece. I have a kazoo, I have a slide whistle, I have a recorder, I have my kalimba, and in the other room, I have my automaton that I just need to go and fish out. But I have so many annoying instruments now, and I'm so happy that I have so many opportunities to terrorize you all. Yeah! Man of War says, I don't celebrate my birthday. I don't need pretext to treat myself. And honestly, that should be the way that everyone should be living. Fuck yeah, that rocks. Good for you, King. Me personally, I feel bad treating myself. I do, like, my way of treating myself is just like buying lunch. Buying lunch every day, giving myself a nice little meal. I don't know. Evil Von says, poor church IT. Do you think I walk up to him on the daily and I'm like, hey, buddy, hey, guess what? Like, I do my best not to be that annoying in my day-to-day life. I just like to annoy you guys. Let me see. Spirit Theory says, hi, May, how you doing? Hi, Spirit Theory. I hope you're having a nice day. It's good to see you, my friend. Picky Pie says, May complains about church IT tech. Also, May, recorder. I mean, I don't annoy him. I only annoy you guys. I mean, I guess you could ask him if I annoy him. He'd probably say no, I hope. I'm pretty quiet day to day. I'm only this obnoxious to you guys because I know that you can handle it. Let's see. Braymar says, I love your instruments. Thank you. My goodness, me too. Finally. Some appreciation around here. Okami says, I don't celebrate my birthday because of the same reason of May. I don't really like to treat myself. I feel like my way of treating myself is very, like, just giving myself a yummy. Giving myself a yummy. I like to get, like, a little boba on weekends. I'll get myself a little boba. I'll buy myself lunch, and that's kind of like my way of little treating myself. I don't know. Wiley B. Hardigan says, May, you give vibes of a little gnome. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Elaborate, bitch. Tell that to my face, fucker. Kidding. Well, all right. I guess you mean it this way. All right, I guess we're gremlin moding now. That's how the stream is gonna be. Yay! Alrighty. Let's see. Okami says, we need a full stream of May talking with her instruments only. I mean, I guess I could make it work, but I feel like the kazoo would probably be the most expressive of my instruments. I'm not sure how else I would really communicate. Like, I guess, like, when I'm sad with my slide whistle, I just go, you know? I don't know. Let's see. Man of War says, Penguin from Batman Returns. I played that stinking city. Like a harp from hell. Let's see. Okami says, Little May, since almost all characters are taller than May, that's not a lie. Fuck you. Man. Should have never told you guys my height. Ow, thank you. And Gabriel says, mine. YB Harding says, a little whimsy-filled gnome smacking their rump and howling with glee. Is that what you think I do when I stand alone in my room? You think I just get up and I start smacking my own ass and I'm like, what the hell, man? Okay.
Nani?
That's what he said, not me. Don't blame me. Let's see. This little gremlin's gonna bite our toes. I will not bite your toes because I actually hate feet. I don't know how many of you guys, like, when I was a kid, I always noticed that Nickelodeon, I tended to watch, like, Disney Channel more. Because I always noticed that Nickelodeon characters would have their feet on screen in almost every single fucking show. And now we know it was because Dan Schneider was a fucking creep, allegedly. Wink. But I didn't like watching Nickelodeon as much as a kid because some characters' feet would always be on the screen, and I hated looking at feet. So, your toesies, your toots, they're safe because I don't want to be anywhere fucking near your feet. That's my worst nightmare. Let's see. Let me scroll up to read more messages. Spirit Theory says, I know I just released an EP, but my brain wants to create, and it's frustrating me. I have the melody down, but I keep overdoing it with the instruments. I feel like I'm running in circles here. If you ever need help, you're in that musician server that I linked you to. Ask others for help, man. That's the whole reason that the server's there. I'd love it if more and more people were able to help each other out with their projects. So do feel free to talk about what's bothering you in the VMC and like project talk. Please do. I would love to see people give their input to whatever you're struggling with. Let me see. That frog says, slide whistle's amazing. Thank you. I love the slide whistle. Okami says, horror game with the slider whistle only? Cooking with gas. Well, actually, you guys do know that I will be punishing myself for my birthday. So last year, the first year that I was streaming on my birthday, I did a horror game stream, and so I plan to do that again. Unfortunately, my birthday this year's on a Tuesday, so I can only do like a 2-hour stream. But over the weekend, I am going to be doing a significantly longer horror game stream, and this year I will be punishing myself with a significantly more scary game called The Mortuary Assistant, and I might cry, so maybe I will need slide whistle breaks from time to time. No thanks. I'm very scared, actually. I've been trying not to think about it so that when I roll up to the stream next Friday or Saturday, I'll have the biggest dick in the world and it's swinging and absolutely nothing will scare me. But I don't know. I do truly hate being scared. I'm not sure how well I will be about it. Sister Anemone, hello! How are you today, my dear? I hope that you're having a good day. But also that means in 2 days, you guys gotta be nice to me. I look forward to it. I look forward to you guys being nice to me. Not that you guys aren't nice to me for the most part. Let me see. That frog says I won't be able to stay, so goodbye, May. See you again. Bye, frog! Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope that I hope to see you again soon, maybe for my birthday. See you later! Bearmont says Mortuary Assistant is actually scary. It'll be fun. I'm scared. I don't... I'm gonna try my best not to think about it until the day comes. Oh my god! Hello, Sebi League! How are you today? Thank you very much for the stream streak. I appreciate you for being here. A Man on War said Dan Schneider wanted to create a feet-loving community by implementing them into children's cartoons. Another psyop conspiracy in the jar. Dude, I don't think that he was trying to convert children into being foot fetishes. I think that he just could not fucking stop himself. He was employing children and he just couldn't fucking stop himself from including feet in everything he made just so that he could look at feet. He's just a freak. That's all I could say it. MGamer says, May, just so you know, I will be laughing at every moment when you play Mortuary Assistant. And I'm sure you fucking will. I'm sure you will. I'll be suffering, but thank you. Let's see. Okami says, it's perfect for May, but I also want her to play Cry of Fear. I'm scared. I don't want to play scary games, but I have to because it's my birthday. And that means that I have to be punished for some reason. Let's see. Seba League says, I'm good. Come to boost my soul with your beautiful voice before my week starts. Me? Have a good week. Thank you for being here. I appreciate that very much, Sebby League. Let's see. Classy Robin says, I'll be cheering you on. Yay! Man of War says, I wonder if he's in the files. He probably is. It would not surprise me if Dan Schneider was. M Gamer says, Jerry Trainer looked out for the iCarly members. I did hear about that as well. I love Jerry Trainer, common Jerry Trainer W. Hell yeah. I love a normal-ass grown person that will protect people that are younger than him. Hell yeah, W. Spirit Theory says, I feel like every time I plan out a song before doing it, it doesn't work out. But then when I do random shit and see what sticks, I create a masterpiece. Make that make sense. I think that is just the fault of the human spirit, unfortunately. Our best moments come when we're not thinking, you know? And I also come when I'm not thinking. I'm kidding. I shouldn't have said that. Classy Robin says, I have to go back to work. I hope you have a good afternoon. Have a good rest of your day, Classy Robin. It was good to see you just for a little while, and I hope you have a great rest of your work day. What? Wiley B. Hardigan says, Cartoon Network indoctrinated a generation into liking goths. Yeah. And it worked. Take a fucking look at me, dog. It worked like crazy, actually. Maybe we should thank Cartoon Network for making all those beautiful goth animated women, because now we have so many beautiful goth real women. It's wonderful. I love it. Yay! Scrolling up, Kokami says, Cry of Fear is free, so you can play it any day. Oh, not a free game. That's accessible. I'm scared. Let's see. Man of War says, that's why you shouldn't think at all. That way every moment will be the best one. Now this motherfucker, he's cooking with gas. First time cheddar, but not a first time thinker. We got fucking Confucius. Kidding. Rice Pepper says, Hi May, how are you doing today? I'm doing wonderfully. How are you doing today, my friend? It's nice to see you again. I'd wave, but I barely have the arms to wave to you. Let me see. Sebby League says, thanks, Cartoon Network, for opening my eyes from childhood. Of course. Ow, thank you. Thank you for the 1 bit, my friend. Much appreciated, dear. Much appreciated. Mythic Moons. Hello, Mythic Moons. How are you today, my friend? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. How's it going, my friend? How's your day been? Let me see. Vivid Alchemist says, all right, who put May into the gremlin model? I look away for 1 second. Me! I'm kidding, it wasn't me. I don't remember who hit the redeem. But if you want me to go back, I can. No problem. Spirit Theory says, but the melody I came up with is so good, though. What a cruel world. You'll get there. Just sit on it. Sleep on it. It happens. When I was making my first original song, sincerely, I just had, like, the melody for the chorus in my head, and I just, like, I wrote it down, and I sent it to the guy I'm working with for producing, and I'm like, does this make any sense to you? And he was like, we'll see. We'll work on it, and now it's a song, and hopefully it will be done by Friday. I'm so scared that it won't be. It's starting to seem like it might not be done by Friday, but we'll see. I'm just crossing my fingers and pissing my pants in fear. DBS Gunner says, Hi May! Hello Gunner, how are you? Ow, ow, ow. Thank you. Rice Diaper says, I'm doing good. Just thought I would come to the church and pray and see the beautiful nun. Oh, gosh, stop. What's with all the compliments today? Must be because my birthday is in 2 days or something. All right, let me swap back to my regular model since so many people are calling me, like, gorgeous and beautiful and stuff. I'll be a second. There I am. Let me, wrong tab. There we go. Yay! More normal. Let me see. Viv Alchemist says, all right, time to lurk as I have not sinned recently. I'll keep an eye on you. I'll keep watch on you. I haven't done a confession booth stream in a hot minute, actually. I feel like I should do another one soon, but it's been a second. I can put out a forum soon for it. It's just that last month it didn't seem like there was not a lot of you had been not a lot of you have been sinning lately. What's with all the lack of sins lately, my friends? Get out there and start doing some bullshit. Kidding. Let's see. Gamer says, man, I gotta be nice on your birthday. I mean, that's my wish, but I guess you don't have to be. But I'd hope that you would be. Let's see. Man of War says, thou flattery won't break the guard of an experienced compliment receiver. No, I suck at receiving compliments, even still. I just try my best. Okami says, I have some sins I can confess. Brainwash says, commit sins? Y'all better be committing sins out there because I need to hear some more juicy shit the next time. Brainwash says, me nice? Never. You are like one of the nicest people that's ever been in my chat, Brainy. You are for sure nice. M Gamer says, let me rephrase. I gotta be nicer on your birthday. Yeah. M Gamer is very nice to me. He is. I'm just poking fun at him all the time. Because as someone who is very easy to get poking fun at, I feel that when you find someone else that is also easy to make fun of, it's like, oh, finally, I'm not the only one. You know? I don't know. Could just be me. Ryan Stepper says, just come to pray for good health today, Lady Nun. Oh, of course, my dear. I pray for the best of health for you, Ryan Stamper. And also, I pray good health for everyone. Hope that all of you are doing okay in the transition from winter to spring. Amen. It is actually, at least where I live in Nevada, very, 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 very soon, it's going to be pollen season. Actually, it might already be pollen season with the way that all the trees have been flowering in my area, which means everybody I know is going to be fucking dying. Everyone's going to have red eyes. Everyone's going to be sneezing. Everyone's going to be sniffling. Everyone's going to be dying. And it'll be like that for the next, 2 or 3 months. It's gonna be like that for a little while. How is, the winter to spring transition where you guys live? Maybe it's because where I live is very dry, but I feel like the general transition state where I live, it's, not a transition, and more so just kind of hits you like a bus. And it's like, oh, you're good yesterday, but today, dude, you just took off the bus to Sneezy Town, man. You got nothing but pollen in your vicinity. Good luck, idiot. Let me see. And Gamer says, I already know what I'm saying to you when you start your birthday stream. Little suspicious. I have my eye on you. Okami says, here is so hot already. Oh, I'm sure. You're located in Mexico, if I remember correctly. It's pretty warm here. The end of this week is going to be 80s every day. My birthday is going to be a beautiful, crisp, 71 degrees outside, which I'm very happy about. Listen, sorry, not the most boring conversation starter in the world, but how's the weather been for you guys? Eric says, oh no, not pollen season. Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Brainwash says we're going to be 95 degrees next week. Already? 95? In March? Fuck me. That's not great. I kind of wish that it wasn't. I kind of wish that it wasn't going to be that hot already. I'd like it to be 70 for a little bit longer. DBS Gunner says, I'm doing good. Just killing people in Fortnite as my son. Killing people in Fortnite as your son? As your son? What? Manowar says, that's what happens when you turn off the natural selection. Everyone's sick. True. Yeah, fair enough. Let's see. Spirit Theory says, my sin is trying to make more music immediately after releasing an EP I spent an entire year working on. I'm overworking myself. Sometimes the inspiration just floweth through you, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Just feel it when you feel it, my friend. There are peaks and valleys to everything. Soon enough, you'll be in a valley, and you'll be wishing you had the inspiration back. It happens to every creative. Okami says, we're at 95 with the feeling of 102. Dude, I'm so sorry. That fucking sucks. I hope that you have so much air conditioning and some ice packs. Good luck. Mwah. Let me see. Dr. Dress says, hi, man, chat. Hi, Dr. Dress. Hello? How are you today, Dr. Dress? I hope that you're having a nice day. Hi, Rosario. It's nice to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in quite a minute, dear. How are you doing today? Rise Stamper says, but on a side note, I love Final Fantasy X too, but playback through the game, I remember the only thing I didn't like it was that it's a very side quest heavy game. It kind of has been. And it's not very clear where the side quests start and where, like, the main story starts. It's a very confusingly laid out game. I haven't even gotten the sense of it myself, and I've streamed it like 5 or 6 times. So, we'll see. But yes, I'm agreed with Brainrot here. Stay strong, Okami. Good luck. It's gonna be just as... It's only gonna get hotter. It's only gonna get hotter. That's just the way it is. Okami says, I have one fan, and only fan. Boo! Boo! Rosario Grip says, hey, May! I'm dead as fuck. No problem, Rosario. How are you? I hope that you're having a good day. Thank you very much for showing up in the church. How have you been? I hope that you're doing well. I saw your VTuber redesign. It looked very good. And I also saw you had like a voice bank as well. Congratulations. That's very cool. Very cool things all around for you, Rosario. Hell yeah. Okami says, past year we got to close to 125 one day. So, I live in Vegas, and Death Valley, repeatedly is like the hottest place in the world. Not saying that I live in Death Valley. I do live a bit outside of Death Valley, but hold on. Let me check, how hot did Death Valley get in 2025? So last year, the highest recorded temperature of Death Valley was 124, but historically the hottest day in Death Valley was 134 degrees Fahrenheit, around 57 degrees Celsius. And then the Las Vegas Valley is usually about like 10 or 12 degrees cooler than that. So it gets pretty fucking hot here as well. I feel your pain. I hope that you are not dying. Rise Stamper says, I've played 3 times all the way through, and I'm still get confused. Fair enough. And it's my first time, and I don't get shit in Final Fantasy X too. Eric says, wow, that is so hot. Yeah, man, so actually, have you ever had your sandals melt to the pavement, chat? My beloved church audience today? Because I have had my sandals melt to the pavement. I don't remember what exactly I was doing, but I was walking around on, like, the blacktop pavement of the street, and I was wearing just those basic foam sandals, and my sandals started melting to the surface as I walked. It was really fucking weird. And actually, come to think of it, I don't really think I've worn, like, foam sandals ever since, because that kind of scared me off. But yeah, it gets really fucking hot. Man of War says, alright, we have about a 39 to 57 Fahrenheit night-day fluctuation. So I'm assuming European, maybe? In like a colder area? We'll see. Let's see. Wiley B. Hardigan says, Jesus fuck, what are you fuckers doing living there? 0% humidity. And 0% humidity rocks. Love 0% humidity. Does it mean that I get nosebleeds sometimes? Yes. But for the most part, I'm always dry. And I love that. And also, Vegas is just a very cool place to live. I just like it here. I don't know. Spirit Theory says, you'll never catch me taking a trip to Death Valley. Enjoy being cold. Because if you don't go there, you're good. Though, Nevada does have some of the last dark sky spots in America. And I really do want to take some time to do like a night trip and like camp in one of those dark sky spots. Because I just think it would be really cool. I really like the night sky, and because of the amount of light pollution that we have here, especially because of the Las Vegas fucking spear, we don't really get to see a lot of stars in the city. So I really do want to go out and go to one of the dark sky spots in Nevada. I think that would be really nice. Brainrot says, I've had Crocs melt on me. Yeah, oh, that sucks. Because Crocs are expensive. Crocs are expensive as hell. Okami says, but May, 125 was the temperature, but the humidity makes it feel like 136 here. That's still very sweltering, and I'm very sorry that you have to deal with it being that hot in like March. That sucks. Good luck living near the equator, dog. That's terrible. Man of War says, I've had my feet burned in Egypt once because I was walking barefoot. It was 51 degrees Celsius, 123 degrees Fahrenheit. Yup. That'll do it to ya. Actually, like, it's winter, but I still have, like, a sandal-shaped tan on my feet. And like I want to show you guys because it's a little funny, but I also don't want to show you guys my feet. Like I think the tan lines are funny, but I don't want to show you guys my feet. You are not getting that shit out of me for free. And I've said it myself. I don't like my feet because I feel like I got long toes. They're like tingers, and I don't like them. I don't think I have very appealing feet, so I don't think those are anything that anyone would want to see out of me anyway. Let's see. Spirit Theory says you should look up the Joplin, Missouri tornado butterfly people. It'll creep you out. Is that what we were talking about on the Final Fantasy X-2 stream the other day? Hold on, let me copy paste that. There was a fun fact that people shared with me that like the highest tornado wind speeds started like taking the skin off of people in the wind speeds were so fast that the wind like tore skin off of people's bodies. It's pretty crazy. Also, hi McHoney, how are you, my friend? Let's see. How are you doing, my dear? Sorry that you came in during the feet conversation. My bad. Oopsie daisy. Let's see. Man of War says, we have a trolley problem. Yeah. No, not for me. Let me see here. Though, because it is daylight savings, I feel like the sun has been in a nice position for most of the day so far. And so my beautiful kitty cat Meow Meow, she's been very happily sunbathing for most of today. So I am happy for my little baby. Let's see. McHoney says, I'm doing well. I'm on my lunch break eating a salad. What kind of salad you munching on? I've been having a lot of salads lately, probably because I feel like shit. Because I ate a lot of really good food when I was on vacation. Last week, 2 weeks ago. And so I'm forcing myself to go on a salad sabbatical to kind of balance out just how badly I've been eating the last few weeks. It's been going okay. Let's see. Man of War says scientists looking at the goer after the tornado. Must have been the wind. Boo. Spirit Theory says, May, do you have a favorite cryptid? Mine is Mothman. Oh, I used to be really into cryptid sightings. It's been so many years since I've thought about cryptids. Hold on. I remember I was really into the idea of, this might be because I'm Hispanic as well, but I, chupacabra stories have always fascinated me, because, nobody can really nail down what the fuck a chupacabra even is. What combination of animals even is a chupacabra? And I think it's funny, but it's very fun. I do think that the idea of Mothman is also very cool. There's a statue of Mothman, I think, in Salem, Massachusetts. And people like to stick, dollar bills in Mothman's butt crack, and I love that, and I think it's so funny. Hello, Ori, how are you today, my dear? Nice to see you, first-time chatter. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Mikani says, ooh, I love Chupacabra and the Jersey Devil. I actually don't remember a lot about the Jersey Devil. Let's see. What other, I almost said what other Chupacabras. What other cryptids that I used to like to look into? I don't remember if skinwalkers count as a cryptid or more of a paranormal thing, but I used to think the idea of the skinwalkers were really cool. I think what else? God, it's been so many years. I used to be really into the throwback here. Do you guys remember BuzzFeed Unsolved? Because I used to love the BuzzFeed Unsolved episodes about the cryptids, and then afterwards I would go on big research deep dives on the things that they would cover in BuzzFeed Unsolved. I really liked them back in the day. Spirit Theory says the cryptid from my state is boring. It's just another Bigfoot variant. Which one? There's the Owl Man. Owl Man. Let's see. Skinwalkers count? I used to think that skinwalkers were very cool. Hey Ori says, hope you are doing amazing. I am doing quite well. Hey Ori, I hope that you are doing amazing as well. Happy Sunday. I hope you had a good weekend. If you're just coming in here for the first time, we're just chatting. The Sunday sermons are just where we chat about absolutely anything that we want. So feel free to just gap and goob as much as you would like. Okami La Llorona is another good one. Oh, I remember La Llorona. I feel like her movies, a lot of cryptid movies and media kind of just fucking suck. And I'm not sure if it's because written, thank you very much for following, Hayori. Welcome to the church, and I thank you very much for being here. I don't know if it's because when you adapt something into a TV show or a movie, it kind of takes away a lot of the mysteriousness around it, because when a movie or a TV show forces you to visualize the thing, the cryptid, whatever it may be. You have to have some kind of visualization, unless you're doing something like Bird Box or something where like it's more of the sound of the creature that's supposed to be scary. And I think like the idea of something is often more scary than what you could ever visualize it to actually be. And that's why I think so many cryptid like movies and cryptid media, TV shows, all of this, they end up being really bad. just on default. Let me see. Oh my god, hi Cody! How are you, my dear? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. Spirit Theory says the one from my state's called the Momo. Isn't Momo the one where people just photoshopped a girl to look like really scary? And it was just like a random woman? I don't know. Brainwash says, I love urban legends and cryptids. What is everyone's favorite urban legends and cryptid? And if I don't know about it, please do let me know what your urban legend or cryptid is, because I think that's really cool. I love this topic. Man of War says, sheltering big booty Latinas under the floorboards, aren't you? Yeah, I'm Edgar Allan Poe, and my telltale heart is the big booty Latinas rapping under my floorboards. Anyways, Gamer says, translation, Sunday we talk about random bullshit, and that's exactly what the Sunday sermon is. Thank you. Okami says, the La Llorona movies are trash because it's made by people from the USA and not Mexicans. And it's always so interesting to me, because like don't we have boards and processes that will tell people like, hey, your shit's like not accurate. In fact, it's kind of bad, actually, and yet things still get greenlit. I don't know. Hey Ore says, I'm just being a gremlin staying up late and was gonna go become Hey Horizontal, but I saw you and wanted to say hi. No problem at all. If you are just getting comfy, don't feel pressured to chat. Feel free to just get comfy and relax. We will continue talking about some bullshit. Spirit Theory says, I really want to watch Ghost Adventures. I'd have a good laugh from it. And I've talked about this so many times, but I still don't know, because I don't know where I stand on if I think ghosts are real or not. The idea of ghosts scares me too much, so I don't watch like Ghost Adventures or ghost shows or things like that very much, because the idea of the ghost scares me too much, and I'm like afraid that if I allow myself to like believe, then I'll start psyoping myself into thinking that paranormal activities are actually happening to me. And I'd rather not. I'd rather not live in fear. Biggunny says, that's what I keep saying. That's why a lot of horror movies fall flat, because the monster reveal always ruins the fear of the unknown part, no matter how good the creature design is. Mick Honey feels me! Mick Honey gets me! And Gamer says, Van Helsing was pretty good, though. Van Helsing is a very good vampire movie, I will say. Lots of iconic visuals in that movie. Okami says, my fave are the Rake and the Empty Man. I actually don't. What's the Empty Man? You will have to tell us about that cryptid, Okami. Man of War says it's pretty average. People can eat every slop. Fair enough. Paramount says Ghost Adventure seems very exaggerated to me. I know that there's been a lot of like Ghost Adventures episodes filmed in Vegas, in like in a lot of different casinos, and it's kind of made me afraid to like do staycations, because it's like, what if I end up in the room that they filmed the spooky ghost show in, and then the ghost touches my penis, and that's very scary to me. Brain Russell, Ryan Stamper says, I believe in ghosts. I don't know. I understand why people find the idea of ghosts comforting, but I guess in like in popular media, ghosts are most likely depicted as very like malevolent, creeping ghouls, like unliving remnants of what were, and they usually are scary, and I don't like to I don't like to think about that. Ogami says, oh, ghosts are real, just not the type that they show us in the movies. I have experience of that type. No, I don't want them to be real. Brain says, one of the dudes from Ghost Adventures has a museum here. Yeah, the Zach Baggins Museum, right? I have not been there, and I don't want to go there. Thank you. Oh god. M. Gabriel says, have you ever heard of the Clown Motel? Yeah, it's in the Drive. So in Nevada, there's a lot of small towns that were just kind of built up as spaces that people would come through to Nevada. Old West, very old town. So on the drive up to Reno, the drive from Las Vegas to Reno is like 7 hours long. You are just straight up driving through desert. About 3 hours into that drive, that's where the Clown Motel is. I don't remember the town that the Clown Motel is at, but I was driving up to Reno, or past Reno actually, to Paradise, California, which does not exist anymore. Very interesting. Huge fire. To sum it up in like a couple words. But we were driving to Paradise, California, and on the way up there was the Clown Motel. And my mom was like, let's go. We're going. Let's go. Let's go to the Clown Motel. And I was like, no, it's haunted. There's ghosts there. I want to go there. But so physically, where the Clown Motel is, there is a cemetery right across the street from the Clown Motel. So my mom was like, okay, child, fuck you. I'm gonna go in the Clown Motel by myself, just to like see, I guess, like the lobby area. I think they have like a small gift shop or something in there. But I refused. I was like 18, mind you, and I still didn't want to go in there. And so my mom left me in the car, and my choice was to either look at the Clown Motel, which was creeping me out, or the cemetery, which was creeping me out more. So I was just in the car, so like pent up and like scared, shaking in my fucking boots, shivering my timbers, because I didn't want to go in the actual Clown Motel. Okami says, The Empty Man came from a movie. It's one of the last made under 20th Century Fox before Disney bought it. Ah, I see. Bayron says it's in Tonopah, Nevada. Yup. Man of War says, don't be scared. You have nothing to be touched. Or are you? It just doesn't matter what genitals I have. I don't want a ghost to touch them. That's scary. Ghost the band, though. Man of War says, every time I hear about California, it's burning. So the Paradise, California fire was actually a long time ago now. I want to say almost 10 years ago. But it's so interesting how some of these California wildfires just completely eviscerate like towns. Paradise, California was a small town in California, and a wildfire just took it out. It does not exist anymore, and it's very interesting to me. Having been there, it's interesting to think that I could never really go back there. I don't know. McCunny says, yeah, I have a dream of staying at the Clown Motel one day, but it makes sense for me. Yeah, because you're a clown. You're a clown, VTuber. That makes sense for you. I'm a little baby. I'm a little bitch. I don't want to go there. You'll have to pay me. I don't want to go anywhere haunted. Pumpkin Cat Niche says, you're an amazing blessing, top tier and the best star in the world. You always brighten everyone's day. So wonderful. And you being yourself is enough. You're very loved that I want nothing but amazing things to come your way. Thank you very much again for your kind words, Pumpkin Cat Niche. I'm sure you brighten everyone's day with your kind messages. Thank you very much for another one of your kind messages, my friend. And I hope that you're having a wonderful Sunday. Thank you for being here. Let's see. McCuddy says, I don't live too far from it. I will one day. Wait, huh? Wait. Scrolling up. What message are you responding to? Does that mean you live in Nevada? We're back to M-Gamer. I need to find that M-Gamer message. Where do you live? I'm always trying to find more VTubers that live where I live so that I can hang out with them. What do you mean? Oh my god, thank you very much for subscribing, McCunny. That also means that's our first punishment for today. Mick Honey, my dear, if it is your first time in the chat today, for my birthday, I brought back the punishment wheel, which means as my it's my birthday month, and that usually means fuck you. So anytime someone subs, gifts a sub, or tips, I have to spin a wheel of punishment that varies in different ways. Let's see. So, let me pull up the wheel. Chris says, hello, Chris. How are you today, my friend? I hope that you have a nice day. M-Gamer says, Church IT surprises you with a free 2-day night stay at the Clown Motel. No. I don't want to go there. Okay, let me pull up the tier 1 punishment wheel. We actually have a fair amount of punishments that have not been redeemed yet. Let's see. Interact. And then let me pull myself off to the side here so that you can still see me. Okay. And Wheel of Punishment, turn. What is the punishment that May has earned? Sorry for burping in the middle of that, by the way. We get the spoonful of peanut butter every stream. I'm going to veto this simply because we get it every single stream. I want something new. I want something new. I want something else. Okay, it's not a gaming stream, so I cannot blindfold myself because it's not a gaming stream. Do it again. We're doing it again. Sorry. That's a lot of peanut butter. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna have to buy a new jar of peanut butter. 5 push-ups. Well, all right. I guess I'll do this one because I could always do with some exercise. McConaughey says, I subbed to escape the ads, but they didn't go away. Scam. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do my push-ups. I gotta do my push-ups. The punishment that you have redeemed upon me today, McConaughey, my dear, is some push-ups. You're telling your stupid nun to get some fucking exercise in. While I'm on the floor doing my silly little push-ups, feel free to throw shit at me if you would like. And I'll be right back. Well, I'll just be on the floor. You can probably still hear me. I see my audio levels. All right. Be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did my push-ups. Could you guys still hear me, by the way, when I was doing my push-ups? I feel like you guys could, because I saw my audio level still going, but I could not tell for sure. I need water now. Thank you. Okami says, Stinky May. Actually, no. I am not stinky today, because guess what, chat? I showered before stream. That's right, I showered. Clap. I'm kidding, I shower like every day. I just happened to shower before stream today. Usually, I shower after stream because streaming makes me sweaty, but I felt kind of gross when I woke up, so I'm like, you know what? It's Sunday. It's a beautiful, warm spring day. I'm gonna shower, and so I showered. Ryan Stanford says, yes, it's about time we got her exercise. Fuck you. I take walks on every single lunch break that I have at work. What the hell? Okay, let me... Also, reapplying some chapstick because I drank water. And so I need more chapstick. There we go. Actually, I'm going to take another sip of water, too. Okami says walks don't count. Walks absolutely do count when you work in corporate. When you work in corporate and you're at a fucking desk all day, every day, any form of exercise is good exercise. And I stand by that because it's really hard to get in exercise when you work an 8-hour corporate sitting at your desk all day. I will say, though, my ass is not nice anymore. I definitely do have, like, desk chair ass. Because now my primary hobby is more sitting at my desk. And the desk in my place is built into the wall, so I can't, like, get a standing desk. I do have a standing desk at work, though. I do use that. I probably should get actually, thinking about it, I should get a little foot walker. What's it called when you can walk in place? Not a walking pad, just a little thing. What's it called? Stepper thingy. The stepper thingy. That's what that is. But I should probably get one of those for my work desk. Let me see. Manowar says walks aren't an exercise and anyone who told you so is a liar. Well, alright. I was just trying to be proud of myself for getting in walks every day. Damn. Great Scott says, hi, May. Hi, everybody else. Hello, Great Scott. How are you today, my dear? I hope that you are having a nice day. May Honey says, okay, lunch break over. Have a good rest of your day, May. Puts a flower in your hair demurely. Oh, shucks. Me? Thank you. I hope that you have a good rest of your shift, and thank you very much for being here, my friend. Thank you. And then also, Gaming Sea Witch, welcome to the church. Thank you so much for joining my church today. May you be blessed. Thank you very much for being here, my friend. Let me see. Okami says, you walk 4 to 5 minutes? Then no, a physiotherapist is telling you that. Wah! Wah! Chris says, girl, you gotta squat. And that's fair. Oh, Meow Meow's going crazy. Meow Meow's scratching at her pole right now. Oh, shit, somebody come get her. She's going nuts. Let me see. Eric says, I'm pressing X to doubt about the desk butt thing. It happens, dude. If you work, like, a job where you're sitting literally all the time, you are gonna get desk gas. Your ass will get a little flatter. Whoa. Holy shit, Meow Meow's going crazy. Hello, girl. Oh, I feel bad. I should probably play with her. I'll play with her after my stream. I'm sorry, Meow Meow. Oh, she's going crazy. Sorry, I love my cat. I get very distracted by her. The Gaming Sea Witch says, I love the VTube model. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm glad that you think that my silly little model is pretty. That makes me very happy. Thank you. Man of War says, better off. Do some pistol squats. Faster, more effective. Can be done right in front of the desk. That's a good point. That is a good point, honestly. But it's a little embarrassing. So I have an open concept office, my workplace is, as well. So I feel like if I just started fucking squatting at my desk, whoever's behind me is going to go, what the fuck are you doing? Let me see. Okami says, unless you have good muscles and fat distribution on your ass, then a little bit of movement will fix that. Fair enough. The Gaming Sea Witch says, all my cat does is sleep. She's old, though. Meow Meow is 6. She's 6 now. But she's still very lively. A spring chicken of a little kitty cat, I would say. Oh, bye. I was gonna pick her up so that I could make her meow for you guys, but she left. I didn't even bend down to touch her yet. She just GTFO'd while she could. Let's see. Eric says, I'm gonna say this respectfully. I doubt you have a desk butt. Thank you for the belief in me. It also just could be my head, I guess. I don't know. Youth is being sapped from me so quickly. Let's see. Gaming Sea Witch says -17. Damn. That's an old ass fucking cat you got. Holy shit. Wow. Also, as Sunsets W12, thank you very much for being here. Welcome to the church, and may you be blessed. Welcome in. Man of War says, looks respectfully. Thanks. Okami says, just tell him, I don't want to have a flat ass, so I'm doing exercise. Fair enough. My mom actually, I told my mom that I wanted a walking pad for Christmas, so my mom did get a walking pad for me. Because my church apartment is very small, so I can't really have many other exercise equipments in here. But it's been working. It's been working pretty well. MGamer says cats let you pick them up when they wanna be picked up. And that's true. So actually, get this. Church IT Tech says that we might get a second kitty this year. And he wants an orange cat. He wants an orange feline. So I might at some point get another kitty. But Church IT Tech said that he just feels bad that Meow Meow's alone and by herself all day. So we might get another baby. But I don't know when. He said he hasn't given me like a when, but he just says that he's considering getting Meow Meow a little sibling. So I'm like, especially an orange, because he wants an orange. He said he wants an orange cat named Tangerine. I think I would like to name an orange cat something a bit sillier, but I would be okay with Tangerine. Okami says, I'm going to send you exercises for home install spaces. Thank you, Okami! The GOAT! Mwah! Much love. Bear says, I love how chaotic orange cats are. God, I love oranges. I love orange kitties. Man of War says, Clockwork Orange. Yeah, this is my cat Meow Meow, and this is my other cat Clockwork Orange. That would be actually really funny, and that's the kind of bullshit that I like, actually. Raz Deborah says, next Final Fantasy X-2 stream May, we'll finally get some more action instead of side quests. Yay! I'm glad. Nightmare says, yay, Meow Meow will be so happy. So actually, how, for those who have several cats, at least 2, how long would you say it takes to that it took your pets to be socialized with one another? Because I know with cats, it's not necessarily like dogs where you can kind of plop the dog into the room with the other dog and they'll be fine and they'll be best friends. With cats, I know you kind of have to have a little bit of a warming up period where you keep them in separate rooms. How long was that for you guys? Just because I'm curious, because we're looking at maybe getting a second kitty cat. And Gamer says, I want an orange cat named Oliver, like the Disney movie. Oliver and Company! I remember Oliver and Company. I liked that movie a lot when I was younger. Man of War says, name the cat Donald. What the hell? No! That name has been tainted forever. Bearman says, my 2 dogs were very close to each other. I feel like it's a lot easier for dogs. It's a lot easier for dogs. But I will say, sometimes, so my family, at my family home, I don't live with my family anymore, but at my family home, we had 2 dogs. And when we had a pug, and the pug was getting really, really old, geriatric. That pug was 16 when she finally passed away. When she was around 12 or 13, we got a Frenchie, and having a puppy kind of revitalized her for a couple of years. But the puppy that we got, Jax, he was a fucking asshole to her because so the pug's name was Mrs. Beefy. Mrs. Beefy was so old that her back legs wouldn't work sometimes, and so Jax would bite Beefy's back leg and pull it away from her so that she would go ploop against the floor. And it was so fucking mean. He would take out her back legs because she knew it would make her fall over, and that would mean he could eat her food. He was very, very evil to her. So as retribution, when Jax was about 8 or 9, we got a puppy named Luna, and then Luna was a fucking asshole to Jax. So he got his retribution. Let's see. MGamer says, depends. Our one cat little bear hates her siblings. Rice Deborah says 2 to 3 weeks depending on the cat's personality. Okay. Good to know. Man of War says, I used to have a huge orange bunny called Mimosa. Mimosa's fun. I like Mimosa. I think that's I don't know what I would want to name the orange. I will think on it. I will think on it many more times. Especially because I don't know when Church IT Tech wants to get the second kitty. But we will continue to think about it. Let's see, my friends. We are about an hour in so far. We've talked about cryptids. We've talked about ghosts. We've talked about weather and pollen. What else do we want to talk about today? We talked about chasing eternal youth because of a fucked up CEO that is a blood boy. What else? Ow, 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 ow. Happy International Women's Day. Thank you. Finally, the recognition I deserve for paying penance. But I appreciate your silly little 100 biddies, Frey and Luna. That was very kind of you. Happy International Women's Day to all of the women in my chat today. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Get yourself a little treat. Get yourself a little treat just for being a lady. Why not? Get yourself a boba or a little latte or a little coffee. Maybe even some flowers if you're feeling so inclined. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, wait, she's meowing. Do you hear her? Meow meow. Did you hear her? Hi, meow meow. You want to say hi to chat? Hold on, let me grab her. Oh. Meow meow. Girl, where'd you go? Oh, she's being so loud right now. Meow meow. Oh, my daughter. Say hi to everybody. Meow meow moment. Meow meow moment, chat. There's a meow meow in Mama's arms. Oh. Church IT Tech just came home and Meow Meow jumped. Meow Meow jumped out of my arms and left. Kagrill says, oh, let me scroll back up. I lost your message. I lost it. Kagrill says, bless me, sister, for I have sinned. I bless you, my friend. And if you would like, I'd love to hear about your sin. How are you doing today, my friend Kagrill? I hope that you had a nice day. How are you doing, my dear? I hope that you had a nice weekend as well. Sorry, scratching my nose now because when I kissed Meow Meow, I got her fur. I was wearing chapstick, so I got Meow Meow's fur on my lips, and the fur on my lips is tickling my nose, and so I feel like I have to sneeze. I'm okay though, I think. Man of War says, I just found out some of my friends' males were jokingly felicitating each other with the 8th of March. What? What the hell does that mean? Hold on. All right, gotta Google this now. Thank you, Okami. I'm Googling something real quick. Hold on. What does that mean? I can't find the... oh, offer congratulations? For what? Why were they offering each other congratulations for it? Why? Silly. Your friends are silly. Let me see. So last night, I watched a really interesting video about, so I actually have a general question for you, chat. Do you find evilness sexy? And I'll let it sit for a second. Is evil inherently sexy to you? In the idea of fiction, is evil sexy to you? Because take a look at me. I think you can see where my answer lies on that question. I think that evil is pretty sexy, and I tend to like a lot of characters that are a bit evil. Ryan Stabber says, I love evil, yes. Rainrod says, fictionally, yes. Kagrill says, it depends. Kagrill says, I'm good. I went to a horror theater play called 222, A Ghost Story. It was really good and scary. I actually jumped a few times. I played Resident Evil 6, all campaigns, and on Thursday, it's Fatal Frame 2 time. That sounds like an awesome kick-ass weekend, Kagrill. It's nice to hear that you had such a wonderful weekend. And enjoy all of the scary stuff for I cannot. I'm too much of a pussy. Let's see. League says yes. MGamer says, depends. Ryan Stamper says the dark side is always best. Join us. I think, so the video that I watched was about we've sexualized evil so much to the point where we no longer, we can one, either excuse the evil, or two, you are allured by the evil because of how sexy that we've made evil. And now because we've made evil so sexy, it's also becoming a bit more commonplace for characters to just be evil and sexy for the sake of being evil and sexy. And it like has kind of dampened the effects of like evil characters. And I thought that was a really interesting conversation. Good Girl says, so if we gift you a horror game, you won't play it? No, I will, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do whatever Chet wants me to do. Within limits. Like, I would never, ever in my life play Mortuary Assistant of my own volition. But because it's my birthday, and a birthday means that you have to be punished, I'm gonna be punishing myself by playing a horror game. So I will do it, unfortunately. Let's see. I Am Banhammer says, they can be sexy and evil, but I don't find them sexy just because they are evil. And that's like the correlation that's starting to happen, is that a lot of characters that are just evil are now starting to be known as sexy as well as evil. Even when they, like, we're commodifying evil in this package of, like, sexy, to make it more palatable for people and to make it more alluring for people. Man of War says, for the evil to be sexually, sexualization is evil by definition, opposite to being plain. I just find the concept very, very interesting because I was thinking about it, and I couldn't think of, like, in modern media, I can't really think of, personally, I can't think of the last time that I watched something new where the character that was evil wasn't also sexy. And, like, even the most, like, the evil characters that I've hated the most, like Cazador in Baldur's Gate 3. I find Cazador as a character, like, revolting. I fucking hate Cazador. He's so evil. But then, like, you look at him, and he's still a character that could be appealing to people. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's a very complex thought train here. Baron says, surely May can handle Mortuary Assistant. I don't know, man. I'm scared. If I start crying, I'm done. I Am Banhammer says, speaking of Mortuary Assistant, is it wrong to play the song Let the Bodies Hit the Floor in a Morgue? No, I think it's actually the most topically relevant place for you to play Let the Bodies Hit the Floor in a Morgue. Fuck yeah. Why not? Actually, and this was a story last year or 2 years ago, but a morgue in Las Vegas was actually, like, crazy sued because they were mixing up the ashes of the dead people and, like, misappropriating like bodies and letting bodies rot way longer than they should have, without, like, proper storing and freezing and refrigeration, so that people couldn't have, like, the funerals that they wanted their family members to have. It was crazy. So, like, that is, like, the only, like, morgue I could think of is that morgue in Vegas that got absolutely insane sued because they were misappropriating bodies and then, like, mixing up people's ashes. Super weird. Baron says, oh, shit, I remember that. Yeah, I don't remember what the fuck the morgue's, like, name was called, but it happens. Man of War says, from band pungent stench, for God your soul, for me your flesh. Hard, raw, hell yeah, fuck yeah even. And Bandhammer says, people like Handsome Jack from Borderlands too sexy, but he's fucking evil. I don't know anything about Borderlands, though I do have a regular community member of ours that has been begging me to play Borderlands, so maybe at some point I will understand what you were talking about. Maybe at some point, my friend. Let's see. I mean, on the topic of, like, evil, what are your favorite evil characters? Just out of curiosity, because I have a hard time. I feel like I'm a very, like, nice person, and so I have a hard time liking true evil characters, but I have like a fascination for some of them. Like I really liked part 1 and part 2 Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I thought his like evil character arc was really interesting. I also think that when Homura Kemi from Puella Magi Madoka Magica, when she has like her quote unquote evil arc, I also find that really fascinating. But you also can't really call Homura like a purely evil character, because I feel like a lot of her intentions are good. And she's just a very desperate person. Brainrot says Lady D from Resident Evil 8. She's hot. I don't know what her story arc is, but she's hot. Ryan Saber says Baldur's Gate 3 Raphael was another evil sexy. True. Baldur's Gate 3 Raphael. I don't want to like... Well, Baldur's Gate 3 has been out for like 5 years, so I actually don't really think it's like a spoiler. When Raphael sings in his boss battle in Baldur's Gate 3, that shit is so fucking fun. One of my favorite boss battles of all time, just because it's so on character for him to just start fucking belting in his boss battle song. So funny. I love it. Brainrot says 5 years already? Time flies. At least I think so. Maybe it's not 5 years. Hold on. When did Baldur's Gate 3 come out? Maybe it wasn't 5 years. 2023, so 3 years ago. Sorry, I added 2 years there. But I feel like 3 years is still a decent amount of time. But Raphael is kind of like the Satan character of Baldur's Gate 3. And if you choose to fight him later on in the story, and you go to the House of Hell, and you do like his actual full boss battle, he just starts singing. It's so great. It's so on point for him, and I love it so much. Absolutely fantastic. Boss battle. Okami says evil Aizen from Bleach, but Homura's not evil, she's just crazy in love. Yeah. And see, that's what I mean. Is like I feel like a lot of evil characters, I feel like have a good, like that I like, have good hearts to them still, and they're not necessarily like pure full evil. Except for like me really liking part 1 and part 2 Dio. Part 3 Dio was where I kind of started falling out of love with the character. But there are some evil characters that I'm still a fan of. Freya Luna says, personally, in fiction, I have a limit to what I'll take. Example, hurt a kid and I'll hate them no second thought, but kind of evil can be a little taboo, I guess. That's fair. Ryan Stamper says, Mizora was my favorite character in Baldur's Gate 3. Hell yeah. Mizora is a beautiful, beautiful lady, but she is also pretty fucking evil. Man of War says, no matter how goth you are, Melkor is more goth. Nice. Giggle McShitter says, hello, twins. Hey, Giggle McShitter, how are you, my friend? It's been a minute since I've seen you. How's it been? Any more nefarious plots from you, my friend? You're always fucking up to something. How have you been, dear? How have you been? Also, give me a second. I'm gonna blow my nose, and I will do you guys the favor of turning my gain down for blowing my nose. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, back. Giggle McShitter says, I mean, I do be married, twin. Reason for my disappearance. You got married? Oh my god! Happy marriage! No, congratulations! Yay! Congratulations on your marriage! Yay! Everybody give a little round of applause for Giggle McShinner. We love celebrating big moments here. Congratulations! I hope that you had an absolutely wonderful, I don't know if you had a ceremony or you eloped or something like that, but I hope it was wonderful no matter what you choose to do. Allura says, May! Oh my god, hi Allura! How are you, my dear? How have you been? I hope that you've been well. We've been talking about kind of like evil and evil characters. What's your favorite evil character, Giggle and Allura, for those who just came in? What are you guys up to? How's it been? Let me see. Giggle says very happy marriage indeed. Yay! I'm very happy for you, my friend. Big congratulations, and I'm very happy to hear that. Giggle says she's also just as chaotic as me with the plots and schemings. Yay! Man of War says fun's over. Time to craft some little ones, married guy. Craft some little ones. like the movie Robots, where they build a baby together. Actually, probably one of my favorite like visual representations of baby making in the children's movie. I like that they made it very literal. I thought it was very cute. Let me see. Giggle says, my favorite evil characters are either Megamind or the dude from No Country for Old Men. But I wouldn't call Megamind like a purely evil character because he has a big heart. He does evil things, but he has a big heart, so I don't know. Allura says, hi cutie, I've been okay. Also Evelyn from League of Legends. I'm so sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. I've also kind of kept my blinders on when it comes to League of Legends. I'm not sure if you've ever heard the story before, but I once dated a girl that was obsessed with League of Legends, and her idea of a date was having me come over to her house and watch her play League of Legends. And back then, I didn't even drive, so I would have to either like spend $50 to Uber to her place or take the bus for over an hour to go see her, and then she would play League of Legends in silence and just make me watch and occasionally chat with me in between matches, and then I would leave. Weird relationship. So that I don't really pay attention to League of Legends. I'm a little sore because of it. Let me see. Brainrot says, craft is a crazy way to put it. Yeah. Craft your child. Let's see. Manowar says, spawn him in. You Fortnite battle bus, drop your children into the map. Let's see. I'm Ben Hammer says Megamind doesn't count as evil because he grew up thinking that evil is good. Fair. Oh my god, your T-Tech! What's that? Wait, what's that? He's holding up a scary looking thing at me. What is that? Meat chopper? For my ground beef? Guys, he bought me a meat chopper for my ground beef. Yay! Did you buy this? Oh, who gave this to you? Who the fuck would just gave you a meat chopper?
My aunt.
Oh, your aunt? Well, that's cool, I guess.
Meat chopper.
Thank your aunt for the meat chopper. A meat musher, more like, I would say. You want to say hi to chat? Church IT Tech's here. Hi, chat. How was your movie? He went to go see the new Hopper's Disney movie. With his family.
It was very good, actually.
Oh, you liked it?
It was really good.
So when I watched the previews to that movie, it didn't look very good to me. It kind of just looked like standard kid movie.
I think they did that so that you weren't spoiled in the movie.
Oh, was there like a crazy twist or something?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah,
it was really good.
I feel like Disney movies have kind of had this problem for the last few years where all of their trailers to their movies look super fucking unappealing. Like when we saw the trailer to Hoppers in the movie theater, I just kind of thought to myself, like, that movie looks kind of annoying. But it like wasn't. It was like a good movie.
I think there was only one bit that you wouldn't like, and it was over in like 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, 2 minutes is a long time to sit through a bit.
You've sat through worse.
That's true. I have sat through worse bits. But, thank you. Here, take this.
Hi.
And this. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Glad you liked your movie.
Yeah.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh, wait, can you play with me, Meow?
I'm taking out the trash.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Also, welcome to the church, Fandom Joy Guy 36. I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you. Okay, let me scroll up in chat because I know I'm missing some messages again. La 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 la. Bramer says, hopefully Pixar is back on track. Well, he liked it, so. Gamer says, I love Disney Pixar, but I'm not seeing this one in theaters. I'll wait for the Blu-ray. It seems like it was good. I don't know. I feel like kids' movies en masse kind of have this issue where, and Disney movies in particular, Disney Pixar movies, I feel like for the last few years, whenever they release a movie trailer, their trailers will clip like the worst parts of the movie, the funny bits, to try and get you to see the movie. But usually, like, they're never good. But the movies themselves will be fantastic. They just happen to take the worst bits from the trailer to try and get you to see the movie, but then you're not going to want to see the movie because the trailer made you watch the worst parts of the movie. So I don't know. Gilly McShitter says, I did ask wifey if I could make our kid's name Chutosaurus Rex, and she said no. That's fucking crazy. That's nuts. Gamer says, I'm sorry, I don't want to see another Avatar clone in theaters. What, huh? What do you mean? Hoppers is an Avatar clone. Isn't that like an animal movie? In what way? I don't know. Man of War says, Disney movies are creating Disney adults. Oh shit, you scared me.
Who's talking? Gamer, listen. Avatar is already a Pocahontas clone, motherfucker. Avatar didn't do anything original besides making them fucking blue.
Whoa. You had something to say today.
I hate Avatar.
Whoa. Okay, hold on. Okay, interesting. Why do you hate Avatar so much?
Because I don't like it.
Okay, because you don't like it? That's it?
Yeah. I hate Avatar because it's really pretentious, and also that it doesn't really do anything original besides completely alienate people that are like us, you know? By making them entirely alien and also giving them a white savior. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I just don't know, chat. I just hate Avatar.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I also don't really like the whole white savior trope. So you're based for that. You're based for that.
Hoppers is way better than Avatar.
Well, then wait, hold on. So what does he mean by an Avatar clone? Like, how is Hoppers related to Avatar in any way? Because when I just watched the trailer, it looked like this girl turned into a beaver. How does that make it Avatar?
That's because that's what they do in Avatar.
What? Oh, dude, Avatar is so boring of a movie that I forgot that he turns into an alien. I only remember him as a white man.
It's because it barely matters.
Yeah, that's fair. Man of War says, I like Avatar. What? Yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
Let me be very clear. This is a lesson for all of chat.
Okay.
You can absolutely like something that someone else does not like. My opinions on Avatar are fed from my experiences and how I viewed the media. Your views and experiences are just as valid. Men of War, go watch Avatar as much as you want, man. Just not with me.
You're not gonna join them for the Avatar watch party?
No.
Fair enough. I mean, I don't really think that I liked Avatar much either when I first watched it either. And I was a child. The only thing I remember about Avatar is the part where they fucked with their ponytails. That's the only part that I remember about Avatar. I don't remember anything else. I didn't even remember that they turned the white guy into an alien until you pointed it out. Because I didn't even fucking remember. I just thought he was white guy number one the whole time.
It's because it happens at the beginning and at the end. In the middle is just Avatar.
I see.
Yeah. I also don't like that they turned a giant chunk of Animal Kingdom into Avatar, even if it does look really good. And
like the Disney part?
Yeah, I can appreciate how it looks. It looks really cool. I understand everyone really likes it because the effects are really good and it did a lot for visual effects for its time. It was also a really expensive movie.
Yeah. Well, didn't James Cameron sink his life fucking money into that movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
James Cameron has way more money than that.
Oh, cool. Can James Cameron give me some money?
No.
Ah, fuck.
He wasn't even gonna give them his sub to save those guys.
Yeah, that's true. from fuck, what was it called? The submersible?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember the submersible.
I respect James Cameron because it wasn't gonna be a multi-part. See, I know about Avatar. That's why I can hate on it truthfully.
Right. Yeah, you can. I don't blame you.
It's James Cameron's a real one because he had his movie that he really, really liked. Everyone was like, this, or not everyone. A lot of people are like, actually, Mr. James, I don't really like this movie. And he said, fuck you, I'll make 2 more. And he's so real for that.
Right.
He's very real for that.
Right. Okay, good for Mr. Cameron. Good for Mr. James.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Bye.
Let me go do my laundry now.
He got off his soapbox. He got off his soapbox. He's done now. In that time, also, welcome to Frey and Luna and Arhatum to the church. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful time here. And also, hi, Truckin! How's your leg doing? I hope that your leg is doing okay. I hope that you had a fun tattoo sesh as well. Let me scroll up here because I know I missed some messages listening to Church IT Tech as well. M Gamer says, oh no, I missed that one. Scrolling down. I Am Banhammer says Avatar could have been a good movie if they stopped at one movie. I don't know, man. I have like no affection for the Avatar franchise, so I don't remember shit about it. I don't know fuck. I don't know dickin' even. I don't know anything, dog. I don't remember anything about Avatar. Let's see, scrolling up. Brainrot says they're supposed to build an Avatar land at Disneyland too. That's cool. I haven't been to, so I went to Disneyland last October because Church IT Tech really wanted to go. And I hadn't been to Disneyland in over 10 years, like 10 or 12 years. It had been a super long time. And Disneyland had actually gotten really cool. I'd never seen like the Star Wars area or anything. I thought that shit was actually fucking tight. And the food at Disneyland was fucking awesome. So I would go back to Disneyland. I don't know if I would go back like anytime this year because that was a super exhausting trip. But if they make an Avatar land in Disney, I think that'd be kind of cool. Fuck, why not? You know? I don't know. Let me see. Truckin' popped in and said, I just had a fat nap. Good for you, King. How are you doing, bud? How are you holding up? Braymar says he's had so many billion-dollar movies. Yeah, didn't Titanic make like the most more $1 billion ever up until like Harry Potter movies started coming out? I don't know. I Am Banhammer said they had a guy in a wheelchair. The only reason he was chosen because his brother died in the movie. I do not remember fucking shit. Sebby says, Lurk, gotta go watch a new series of Friends. See you next time. See you later, Sebby League. Thank you for being here as often as you are. Amen, my friend. I see a little Haddam says, me like hot nuns, so yeah. Thank you very much for considering me a hot nun, my dear. I appreciate that very much. Frey and Luna says, damn, you got me back in church and I never said I'd go back. It's okay, brother. Me too. I also said the same thing, but you know what I did? I just made my own. So, this is just a church for music. A church for music in May. So, feel free to be here no matter what your walk of life is, my dear. Let's see. Meow.
Do you leave it on timed or what? For your dryer?
No, the normal dryer setting. Okay. Bye. He's putting clothes in the dryer. Dragon's just swollen. Oh, damn. Yeah, I haven't had to deal with, like, tattoo ouchies in a very long time. Though my tattoo artist did email me back and she said she was down to do my tattoo, so... May will be getting another tattoo soon. It'll be my 6th tattoo? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, it'll be my 6th. So, yay! I'll get to have another tattoo on my... left side. I have more tattoos on my left side than my right side still. Very unbalanced tattoo base, but whatever. Actually, random question. Just, I don't know why. So, I'm going to make a poll as well. What side of your body do you like more? Are you into the left side of your body? Or the right side of your body? With a duration of 2 minutes. I don't know why. Just a question that popped into my head. For some reason, I like to put more tattoos and stuff on my left side rather than my right side. Not necessarily because I like my left side more, but I'm thinking about it. Thinking in my brain space. The last time I took a selfie, I do think that I tilted my head to the left so that you could see more of the left side of my face. So maybe I do like the left side of my body more. I don't know. Hold on. Which one of my boobs is bigger? I do think that my left boob is bigger as well. So I guess maybe the left side of my... put my vote on the left side. Are you left-handed? No, actually. Hold on. I think I'm right-handed. Hold on. Do the L shape. right? So I'm kind of ambidextrous. I like to do most things with my left hand, but I write with my right hand. But I do most, like, I like to cut my meats with, like, my left hand, and when I cook, I'm usually using my left hand, and I do my right hand for other things. I don't know. I'm kind of ambidextrous, but I write with my right hand, if that, like, answers your question. Hello, Terrorblade. Welcome to the church. May you be blessed, and thank you very much for being here. And also, thank you for the sippy check and the stretchy check. Let me do that real quick. Sippy check first, because I'm thirsty. And then let me stretch. Let's do, actually, we do shoulder stretches all the time. Let's do an arm stretch this time. Let us all, if you'd like, if you haven't stretched in a while, go ahead and sit up straight and then put your arms out in front of you like you're pushing the nearest wall. And then, as you're pushing, slowly go up with your hands. And then when you start to feel the tension in your arms, just leave your hands there and get your little stretch in there. Good stretch, my friends. Good job, everyone. Thank you. Oh, a goth church. Sign me in. If you like my silly little Twitch goth church, also, if it is your first time in my chat today, do consider checking out my YouTube channel. I am a silly little singer girl as well. Also, okay, it seems like the poll ended. What side of your body do you like? Everybody likes the right side of their bodies. Freaks. I like the left side of my body. Fuck you. Not like this question has any consequence. It does not matter at all. Let's see. Dragon says, I'd say I'm 46 hours deep in this leg sleeve right now. That's fucking crazy, dude. 46 hours on a tattoo is so much dedication. You love Marin Kitagawa like no one else. Maybe there's not a single person that loves another person more. But your leg tattoo is looking awesome, dude. I'm happy to see your updates, and I hope that the healing process for your leg this time is not going to be so bad. And you're in the home stretch, brother. Good luck. I'm excited to see the finished piece. Let's see. I am Banhammer said left side, right side, top side, bottom side, front side, back side, outside, inside. I was just thinking left or right, brother. I don't know. Let me see. Sif Play Slayer says, Happy International Women's Day. Thank you. Happy International Women's Day to either you or the women in your life. Yippee. Nightmare says, OMG, congrats on 800 subs on YouTube. Thank you. I hope that means that 800 people will watch my song when it comes out. My original song that I will be releasing for my birthday. Let me see. Wiley B. Hardigan says, why should I care about my body's political affiliations? I mean, good point. Not like it matters. Bear Red says, I'll watch it 800 times. Yay. I hope so. That would be pretty cool. Okay, let me zoom out a bit. It's been a while since you guys have seen my silly little VTuber body. Dragon says, Amelie's Marin's English VA birthday is also on the 13th. There's so many March birthdays. Eric says, that was the most I've ever heard Church IT Tech talk earlier. Yeah. I've been kind of slowly building up his tolerance for speaking on my streams so that when he's ready to stream with me, he'll be talkative. And I think it's been working because I would have never foreseen that he would rant before on my streams. So yay! It's working! It worked! I successfully psyoped him into talking on my streams. I don't know when I will drop his design, but his design is done. And his chibi for streaming with me is almost done as well. And so we're almost there. I just have to set a date, and then soon Church IT Tech will be Church IT Teching all up in this place. We'll be there. Dragon says, so glad I woke up in time to miss his rant. It's okay. You can watch it later. I'm sure I'm trying to think, because Church IT Tech doesn't really get super, like, negatively impassioned about things the same way that he is with Avatar. And I'm trying to think about it. Right now, I don't even fucking remember something that I hate that bad right now. Like, what do I hate? Dog, I don't even remember, like, the things I hate. Derblay says, damn, long legs. Yeah, I'm overcompensating. Yay! I love having long legs. You can see my legs even more in this outfit. Even more leg. I swapped the hair on accident. Oopsie. Hold on. Oops. Wrong one. I got quite a lot of leg going on. I like to be tall. Not like I could do that much IRL, so I have to overcompensate somehow in my life. Let me see. Excuse me. Derpy Dad says, legs like Patrick from the SpongeBob movie. Did I ever tell you guys about the time that so when me and Church IT Tech, we went to Japan together like 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. And me and Church IT Tech, we are not people that fight. We don't fight. But in Japan, I was pretty mad at Church IT Tech for something. We went to like Universal Studios Japan, and like absolutely nothing about the day went right. And so we were like, the vibes were weird. Like, I was a little mad at him, and like when I'm mad, I don't like to let go of things. That's just the kind of person I am. When I'm mad, and I want to stay mad at least for a little while. And so after Universal Studios Japan, we went and we sat at the Hard Rock Cafe because it was like one of the only restaurants in like the Universal City Walk Japan area. And we were sitting there and we were eating in like partial silence because I wasn't really in the mood to talk. I shit you not. The Goofy Goobers Rock from the SpongeBob movie started playing, and all at once it was like nothing mattered anymore, and we both just started laughing like crazy. We were the two loud Americans at the Hard Rock Cafe at Universal Studios Japan. Like, it was just so fucking funny. And I don't know why they were playing Goofy Goobers Rock at the Hard Rock Cafe in Japan, but like now I can't listen. I can't think about SpongeBob without thinking about listening to Goofy Goobers Rock in Japan. I'm mad at my boyfriend for something. And it it just makes everything so much lighter, I guess. I don't know. I feel like everyone in our lives, we need to appreciate the funny little coincidences in our lives more. Because now, like, whenever I feel even slightly mad about something, I think about Goofy Goobers Rock, and then all I can do is just, like, laugh. Because it's just so silly. It's so stupid. And it's just a nice way to live life, I guess. Just laugh about things more, guys. Goofy Goobers rock your way through life. I'm a Goofy Goober, rock! You're a Goofy Goober, rock! We're all Goofy Goobers! I think about that a lot. I think about that moment a lot. It was very good. Let's see. MGamer says, probably because Universal has Nickelodeon attractions. You're probably right. That's probably the reason. It was just so jarring. But you can't possibly be mad at someone when Goofy Goobers Rock come on. It's just a physical improbability. You can't do it successfully. Let me see. Do you guys have any stories about that? Like, anything just kind of funny that happened when you were out and you like were not in the mood to laugh or like smile about something, but then something happened or a song came on and it kind of just perked up your mood again? Because I love hearing about little things like that. So if you guys have any stories like that, I would love to hear that. Any moments that just kind of made you smile and laugh and made everything that was pissing you off a little bit lighter. I know something that makes me smile. My slide whistle! Yay! I've been playing a lot with my random instruments. I'm trying to like learn something on my little kalimba, but I just got one. I just got one from my throne as a birthday gift. But I haven't really learned anything yet. But I kind of was like digging around with it, and I kind of figured out like Happy Birthday, and which is like the first song that anyone listens like learns on anything. But I also started kind of figuring out like Fly Me to the Moon. Hold on. Where is it? There it is. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anymore. But I was having fun. Like, just last night, it was getting pretty late, and I was just chilling out by myself. And I was like, you know what? Let me try to dick around with this thing a little bit. I really like this little thing. It's very fun. I like it. I like making little noises. It's very fun. Very, very cute in comparison to like my slide whistle and my recorder and my my bullshit that makes everyone mad. Let me see. Let me think here. We're about 2 hours into the yap sesh today, and I'm starting to run out of things that I wanted to yap about today. I don't know. Let me see. What's something in my 9/11? I'm kidding. Gusty Moore says awooga. Oh, me? Oh shoot, not my no hat. Hold on. Me? Thank you. I do my best. Ray Red says, I actually really enjoy silly instruments. You should start collecting. You should start collecting, and then someday we can play all of our annoying instruments together. Brainround says, my second birthday. Your second birthday? Wait, what do you mean by your second birthday? You have 2 birthdays? Were you born twice? How are you today, Gusty Moore? I hope that you're having a nice day. How are you, my friend? What brings you to the church today? Brainround says, 9/11 was my second birthday. Dude, sorry, man. That sucks. Wait, you probably told me before. So your birthday is 9/11. Dude, that sucks. That sucks. I'm so sorry, man. I can't think of many other birthdays that have been like terribly ruined by cultural events like 9/11 has been. So sorry in advance. Sorry about your birthday, dog. That sucks. You got so unlucky. Gusty Moore says, I don't know, I saw a nun that reminded me of Rias Grimory. I see. Well, you know what? She's a beautiful anime woman, so I can't be mad about that. Bless you, my friend. Thank you. Let me see. Let's see. I think I've thought about something else that I want to talk about. What is a game or a show or something that you really, really, really loved that you can't really look at with the same eyes anymore because it's just kind of been ruined for one reason or another? For me, I grew up playing The Sims. The Sims was like the first video game that I ever got on my PC. I had a family computer. So like I grew up on the family computer and I played The Sims to fucking death. I loved The Sims. And now like The Sims just feels like a gross caricature, a carcass of the beautiful thing and community that it used to be. And I really miss like what The Sims used to mean for me. But now like it kind of sucks. So I want to know like what's something that you really love that you feel like it's ruined now and you can't really look at it the same anymore? Also, thanks for the cat girl. Nya 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 nya. Yay. Brainrot says Plants vs. Zombies. It's been ruined by EA. Me and you, brother, I'm dapping you up because The Sims that I grew up absolutely loving was also ruined by EA. So, yay! My brother in arms. We can fight the same war together. Eric says, "Maybe being a cute cat girl." Oh, thank you. Maybe I should zoom in, give you guys more cat girl. Hold on. Yay. I'm a pretty simple girl. Oh, I didn't mean to put angry on. I'm a pretty simple girl. I like being a cat. Let's see. Okami says, a show or video game. Apex, also ruined by EA. I didn't know Apex was an EA thing. Gusty Moore says, Super Mech, a game I played as a kid and it was great, but it was supposedly better now, but it's not the same as it was back then, literally. Understandable. Like, there's a couple of games that I grew up on that I have really been having a renaissance. Like, World of Warcraft, I fell out of because I got so fed up with, like, World of Warcraft's writing team constantly retconning moments and then just kind of, like, deciding, like, oh, we'll just bring back Thrall for the 8th time. Thrall will fix things. And I was like, motherfucker, we said bye to Thrall, like, the 3 times in a row. We're done with him. Let him go. And so I was very sick of all the continuous retcons and sick of the way that the story in World of Warcraft had been going in general. But I've been hearing nothing but great things the last few expansions with World of Warcraft, especially with some, like, quality of life updates and other changes that they've made in the game. So, like, for the first time in my life, like, I'm kind of debating going back to World of Warcraft. I don't know if I will, because I've easily missed out on, like, 10 years of content, and I don't know if I really want to go through that. But I am interested in picking WoW back up for the first time in a while. It's interesting seeing a game that I never thought that I would pick up or be interested in ever again has kind of been having this renaissance. And I know, like, God, what was it? What expansion was it that they did, like, the Warbringers songs? But I really loved Daughter of the Sea that the World of Warcraft did for Jaina. The Jaina song was really good. I really liked that one. Eric says, but yeah, my cousin's birthday is December 7th, the day of the Pearl Harbor attack. But I feel like people don't really have the same, like, emotional reaction to, like, the day of Pearl Harbor that they do with 9/11, you know? I feel like if your birthday's on 9/11, it's like, oh, womp womp, that sucks. But, like, Pearl Harbor, I feel like that day is still kind of like a normal day. I feel like there's been a long enough time where people don't really care anymore. Brainrot says, EA also killed one of my favorite racing series, Need for Speed. I remember Need for Speed. My stepdad had a Need for Speed game. I'm pretty sure on the GameCube, but I remember he played the shit out of that, and I wanted to play it so bad, and he would never let me. Zio says, I just woke up from a wicked nap. Both you and Truckin' took wicked fucking naps today. Hell yeah, good for you. Let's see. Axe says buns and skibbity. Hello. How are you today, my friend? I hope that you're having a good day. Nice to see you again. Let's see. Okami says, also, May, I heard the last cover you put out with your group, The Honkers, for CCB. And is that a Spirit Box sample of Sunkiller at the end? How did you catch that? Dude, how did you catch that? Yes. So, if you are following the kind of storyline that we're doing for the chorus battle, we are leading up to that. I don't know if you could catch the hints from the music videos, but you audibly caught the Spirit Box sample. That's crazy, dude. I'm gonna text Cinna and let him know that you copped that, because that's fucking crazy. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of your message. That's crazy. I can't believe you caught that. Okay, hold on. I'm sending that to them right now. Holy shit. I did not think anyone would catch that. Holy shit. Okay, sorry. I sent that over because I didn't think that anyone was gonna cop that, dude. You're crazy. You're crazy. Congratulations, Okami, dude. You're cracked. Also, wait a second. I just realized How about I take a little water break and I play the new CCB song for you guys. CCB, the Hunkers. Meow meow meow, me me meow meow, me 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 meow meow meow, me 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 meow meow. I will take a little speaking break, and I'll show you guys the song because it just came out yesterday, and I feel like we should definitely be putting more eyes on it. So give me a second. I'll share my screen. I'll take a little water break, but I'll be jamming out alongside you guys. Let me show you guys this cover. Hold on. Opera GX. And then application capture. I'm pulling it up. Okay. Okay. There it is. Hello, Raiders! I'm sorry, I'm showing everyone something real quick. Welcome in, Raiders! I'm showing everyone a group cover I was a part of. It's me! Thank you. Yeah! So, Okami, you are correct. That is indeed a Sun Killer Stample. And if you did not catch it, one of the vocalists that is a part of our group, her name is Soleya soul as in sun. And if you didn't catch what the first song that we did was the Sun Goddess and the Rat. So you are definitely on the right train of thought. Hopefully you can put all the pieces together yourself once the final entry to the CCB comes out. Also, to the Raiders, thank you very much for being here. I also realized my BGM was silenced the whole goddamn time. Sorry, it's on now. It's nice to see you guys. Brainrot says, question, May, can I use another one? Can I use another one of my wheel spin rewards on a mini cover of Holy Roller by Spirit Box? Yup, you can. Message me everything that you want from your wheel spin reward, and I will do it in time. Just message me because they are wheel spin rewards, so I should do them. I should remember to do them. Also, welcome to the church to, let me scroll up here. Jessa Claymore and also Lalaru. How was your stream, Jessa? How are you doing? What were you playing, or what were you streaming in general? How are you doing today? Thank you very much for being here. Oh, whoa! Donathon over, we're free raid! Hello, everybody! It's nice to see you. My name is May, as in Heavy Metal May. I just finished showing off one of the group covers that I was a part of. But my name is May, and my birthday is in 2 days. So in 2 days, I will be doing a special silly little birthday karaoke. So if you would like to join the church and drop me a silly little follow, that'll be pretty cool. My birthday's in 2 days. I'm pretty close to 1.4K, so it'll be pretty cool if I can maybe do that by my birthday. But also, for my birthday, I will be releasing my first original song a couple days after my birthday. My birthday's in 2 days, but my first original song will be coming a couple days after. Today is just the Sunday sermon where we are yapping about whatever we doth feel like yapping about today. So feel free to make yourself comfy and chat with me about a bunch of whatever. We were just talking about video games that we used to love that we feel like we can't really love as much a bit. But Stapleon says, name is May, but birth is in March. Feels a bit off-brand, IMO. Understandable. I see why you'd feel that. My full name isn't May, but I haven't released my full name yet, so just know I'm working on lore stuff. My lore music video is coming, and other lore stuff will happen in time. But yes, my birthday's still in March. Sorry about that, dog. Joy says, oh, cool, happy birthday. Thank you, Joy. How was the end of your Donathon? How was your stream? And same to you, Jessa Claymore. I have not forgotten you. How was your stream? How are you doing? Zio says, Mayifer McShitfart. Ah, fuck, how'd you know? Okami says, I just mixed the 2 songs and God, the transition is perfect. Yeah, you're correct, Okami. You caught it before anybody else have commented or anything about it. So hell yeah. Good on you, Okami. I messaged my CCB group to see what they would said. Also, hold on, let me grab that link for you guys again. If you liked the CCB entry, please do drop a comment on that CCB entry that we just did, and give the cover some love, because we definitely did an awesome job, and I'm really proud of the whole group for what we released. And then also, if after you check out the CCB entry, do check out my silly little YouTube channel as well, because I also do covers. So, yeah, thank you. But yeah, I will be doing a special birthday karaoke on my birthday in 2 days, on March 10th. So, yeah. Stipleon says, oh, full name is totally maybe. True. Oh, fuck. I dropped my box of tissues. Oopsie daisy. But okay. Let me see. Let me scroll up here. I know I missed some messages. La 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 la. Let's see. Jessica Claymore says, so good, thank you. Just chatting. We were talking about old nostalgic games. We could also talk about old nostalgic games, because we sure do love our video games here up in this church. So the question that I was asking before was like, what's something that you used to love? What game or series or something that you used to love that just kind of became poisoned with time? For me, it was The Sims, and how shitty that like EA has treated The Sims and all of their properties in full. To be honest, EA fucking sucks. But I'm interested in hearing what all of you feel as well. Let's see. Oh, goodness. Chaos Zeal, thank you very much for the resub. Also, because it is my birthday month, I also brought back the punishment wheel. So for any sub, resub, tip, anything like that, I have to get punished. So for that silly little resub, Chaos Zeal, that is a tier 1 punishment wheel spin. La la la. Then we'll do that. You can punish this nun for her birthday, because as we know as VTubers, whenever there's something to celebrate, we must also pay for it in blood. Let's see. Wheel of punishment. Turn. What is the punishment that May has earned? Jessa says Sims 2 Castaway. Warsaw says EA ruined BioWare. Zio says Call of Duty. I am proud of it. No, they drive that game into the ground. Understandable. So basically, it seems, to sum it all up, that EA is the scum of the earth, and EA has taken anything that has positively ever been good and taken it and killed it. Lovely. Fuck you, EA. We hate you. Also, Kai Shindere, welcome to the church. And Mocha Idol Cafe, I did not say hello to the either of you. Welcome to the church. Thank you very much for being here. May you be blessed. I gotta do 10 jumping jacks for my punishment wheel spin real quick. So if anyone else wants to punish me, that is what we are doing. Drunken says, don't let the girls knock you up during those jumping jacks. I told you guys, whenever I have to do the jumping jacks for the punishment wheel spin, I don't, wear full clothes when I'm wearing a shirt, but I'm not wearing a bra or anything while I stream, because that would just be hell. That would suck. So I have to hold my tits together when I do jumping jacks. All right, jumping jacks time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are easier. 7, 8, 9, 10. Pretty easy punishment. Easy. Warsaw P says cheeks are gonna clap. Imagine, I'm just jumping in place, one arm holding the ass, the other arm holding the tits. That would be funny. Okay, hold on. Yoink. Pull myself back to the middle of the screen. Let's see. Yay, more exercise. Yeah, I had to do push-ups earlier. Now I did jumping jacks. I'm boned, dog. I'm gonna have to exercise my whole life. Stapleon says, no, I have the jumping jack. Fuck, shit, god damn it. Welcome to the church, Spartan Taco. May you be blessed. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you. Let's see. M Gamer says, learning more and more about mage. Zio says, May's gonna get knocked out by her big ol' knockers. Luckily, they're not that terrible. My boobs are not that painfully large. Enough to give me back pain, but not to where I am slapping my face constantly with my boobs if I have to do jumping jacks. It's not that bad. Not too terrible. Jessa says, have a great stream. I gotta go. No problem, Jessa. Thank you very much for being here as long as you could. I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and thank you for being here and sending your raiders here. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for being here. Let's see. Brainrest says, they're called Nakas for a reason. Step1 says, oh, it appears I've been here before. Oh, you have? Well, thank you very much, my friend. I hope that you were having a wonderful day. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Follow age. Oh, 3 months. Oh, nice. Good. It's nice to see all of you. Zio says, Zio's been following for 1 year and 10 days. Wow. Let's see. Warsaw Pete says, no High School of the Dead booba physics. Have you guys ever seen, is it High School of the Dead? There's an anime gif where someone shoots a gun and their boobs flap and they flap away from the bullet, and the bullet flies between her boobs, and the boobs are flapping out of sync to dodge the bullet. Is that indeed High School of the Dead? Okay, Truckin said, yup, that's High School of the Dead. Got it. Okay. So I remembered it correctly. Is it Rios that does that? I barely remember High School of the Dead anymore. It's been a long time. Yes, that's the one. Yes. Okay. Good to know. I still know my anime well. Even though I haven't watched High School of the Dead in a long time. When I think I was maybe 13 or 14, definitely within the year where I wanted to watch big anime boobies. definitely had my big anime boobs phase when I was around that age. Let's see. Okay, Frey and Luna says, haha, I don't have to do jumping jacks in my workouts anymore because of my knee injury. Well, good for you. I'm kidding though. I'm sorry that your knee injury has affected your workout ability a little bit, but also, hey, makes it a little bit easier. Chunky Wet Fart 69 says, picked a great time to walk in. Of course you did, Chunky. How are you doing today, my friend? Hope that you've had a wonderful weekend so far. Rias is in high school for the day. Oh, fuck, I mixed up my anime. God damn it. Rias Gremory is from High School DxD. Fuck. A lot of the shows in the early 2010s had high school in their names, didn't they? Well, my bad for mixing up the ecchi shows. You can crucify me for that if you so choose. Poser alert! Nope! I promise! I'm a lifelong weeb! I have pictures of myself wearing my first ever cosplays when I was like 12, dog. Will I share them? No, but I have the proof. I can back it up, I promise. I've been here. I've been in this house. Oh, thank you very much for another silly little sub today. My goodness. Then it seems that this nun will have to be punished again, won't I? My goodness. All right, let me pull myself off to the side here in preparation for the wheel. But thank you very much for subscribing. I hope that you enjoy being here in my church. And it's almost my birthday, so I'll consider it a birthday sub. All right, let me pull out that wheel. Wheel of punishment. What do I get? Spin the wheel. Let's see. I guess I'm chugging something. Well, the only thing that I have near me is water. I will say that I am a certified choker. All I ever do is fucking choke on my drinks, so good luck to me, I guess. Okay. Shogun says, IT, where you at? No. What the hell? He's probably in the living room, though. I don't know. I don't know where he's at. But okay, let me chug. I suck at chugging things, though. Okay. Ready? I'm trying to put my microphone near my throat so you can hear me chug. Ugh. Gross. Okay, almost done. Well, that was all my water for the rest of the stream, so. That was all my water for the rest of the stream, so I don't have any more. Let's see. What the fuck? Zio says, grab his dick and twist it. Twist that dick. Truckin also says, twist that dick. Warsaw P says, dick twist. Why do you want me to twist his dick? What is wrong with you? His birthday is like 2 weeks after mine. I don't think he wants that. Okami says, sippy check. I just finished my water. What do you mean? Druggy says, good old dick twist. What do you... Is this a joke that I'm missing out on? Why are we twisting everyone's dick? What's going on? What's happening? Grab some alcohol. It's a ritual. I don't know. Why are we... What's happening with your penis? I don't understand. Why are we twisting everyone's dick? Okami says the classic D-twist. Cottontail, look it up. Clue. I don't know anything. Cottontail. Oh, something. One of her inside jokes? Okay. Have you not seen that video? I have not. Look up grab his dick and twist it. Should I? Okay. Grab his dick and twist it. All of the things are censored. I'm kind of scared. Literally every single what's happening? Wait, hold on. Do I have a hype train right now? What's going on? Oh, I do have a hype train right now. Oh, shucks. Thank you for the early birthday gift, guys. Okay, let me find grab his dick and twist it, I guess. It's like, they're all blurred, so I don't know which one is which. Is it this?
Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. This is
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Oh my god.
Oh, dick twist! Grab his dick and twist it!
Oh my god, dude, this is an MMA fight, dude. This is
You
too much.
twist that dick!
Twist his dick!
Twist his dick!
Even Church IT knows it. How have I not seen this before?
You've never seen this?
I've never seen that before in my whole life. Because my whole chat started going, grab his dick and twist it. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I have not seen this. How am I supposed to have seen this?
That's a classic, dude.
That's a classic? I've
Yeah.
never seen this. How long have you been well versed in grab his dick and twist it?
so long.
So long? How old is that
I
meme?
can't remember a time where I didn't know.
You can't remember a time where you didn't know grab his dick and twist it?
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, but when you like a joke, you say it a lot. I have never heard you say, twist that dick.
It's very situational.
He said it's very situational. I'm not sure if you guys could hear him in the background. What? How have I never heard that before? Well, now I know. Now I know. I've been educated today. Thank you, everyone. May truly is a boomer. What do you mean? I'm only turning 27. I'm not a boomer. Whoa. Ah, shit. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Thank you very much, Truckin'. That was so very kind of you. Thank you very much for the silly little 5 gifted subs. Where is that? Where is that? Let's see. We are at a tier 2 spin. A tier 2 birthday spin. Guys, her birth year starts in 1999. Fuck nuts. Truckin' said, grab the wheel and twist it. Okay. Grab the wheel and twist it. Why are you blushing when someone insults you? Freaky. No, it's my cry emo. My crying face just has tears. Like, my crying face also blushes. See? It's tears. It's tears. It's not anything else. Okay, let me spin this wheel real quick. Interact. Spin that wheel. Grab the wheel and twist it. Silly. Oh no, I have to call chat a pet name of your choice. Oh fuck. Okay, this is one of the ones that actually hurts me more than it will hurt you. I have a really hard time calling people pet names. Oh boy. Thank you, Frey and Luna. Well, chat, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? It was Truckin' Spin, so Truckin' has first say. Truckin' Warsaw Pieces Dick Twisters. Oh my Johnny says, I heard that was a hype twin. Oh my god, hi! How are you doing? I hope that you're having a good Saturday. Thank you for being here. How's your weekend been, my dear? Oh, my Johnny is one of my IRL friends. How are you, my love? You're about to want to kill yourself because I have to call chat a pet name of their choice. And the spinner gets, like, first choice. And the spinner said good boy / girl. So you're going to want to cover your ears. You're not going to want to hear this. Ears are covered. All right, let me put myself back in the center here. I hate doing this. Church IT Tech? Turn whatever you're listening to all the way up. I don't want you to hear me embarrass myself. Okay. All right. Ready, chat? I hate myself. I hate doing this. I suck at this so bad. It makes me want to die. Okay. God, kill yourself. Sorry, that's not what I wanted to say. Look at her, chat. No, stop. I can't. Don't look at me. All right, chat. I've been told that you wanted to be called a good little girl or a good little boy? I hate myself, I hate myself, I hate myself. You're such a good boy, and you're such a good girl. Ah! Throwing up, killing myself, throwing up. Blah, 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 blah. I told you, that was more of a punishment than it was for you, than it was for me. No, don't clip it! Stop clipping things! Don't! Pointing and laughing. No! Colmy says, what? I'm so sorry that your first impression of me is that. So I promise I'm not a freak. I promise you I'm not a freak. Regretting that follow. I promise you I'm not a freak. It was the punishment wheel. Whenever somebody subscribes or gifts a sub or anything like that, they get to spin a wheel, and then the wheel spin that they got was to call chat a name. So it wasn't no, it's not. I'm not a freaky unknown. Please leave me alone. What's up? He says, I'm gonna make it my morning alarm. I have to kill myself. Now. No. Well, thank you guys for the level 2 hype train. Either way, very kind of you all. I'm innocent. Thank you. I've collected all of the level 1 emotes. Yay! Gio says, I'm gonna make it my notifications noise. No, don't. Well, honestly, that's on you. Because if you're in public and that shit goes off, they're gonna look at you like, you fucking gooner. And that's gonna be on you. Not me. That's gonna be on you. Okami says, make it her welcome tripler for her Twitch. No! Warsaw Pete says, so is this a funeral / euthanasia stream? Yeah. Yeah, Warsaw Pete. They're putting me down. They're gonna take me out back and they're gonna fucking shoot me. Still, call me. I'm so sorry. If your first impression of me was that, I'm so sorry. I promise I never do it. Okami says, gooning is in, May. It's the shit now. That's awesome. You know what? I guess you're right, because I do hear about gooning more in my life lately than I ever have in years prior. And that's not the YouTube space. I'm just talking about in general. People talk about gooning all the time. Zio says, canonically, I'm the one with the gun, so let's go, May. Thank you. Put me out of my misery. Oh my god, meow meow. That was a big meow. Hold on, did you guys hear that? Meow meow gave you guys a real big meow. Meow meow. Want to say hi to everybody? You should say hi. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. You have anything else to say? She does not have anything else to say. Oh, she's screaming. Yeah, it's she gets fed in 30 minutes from now, so she's like, God, it's time. Feed me. Feed me. Meow. Worse up, he says, it was a disappointed meow. She is ashamed of her owner. No, please. My baby. Your mother is not a owner. Please. Fuck my Chungus life. Oh, Meow Meow's looking out the window now. She hears a noise. She's like, what the fuck is going on out there? Franchi Punch says, May's a pretty lady. Well, thank you. I've gone through a humiliation ritual, it seems. So I appreciate the compliments. Let me see, my dears. Alright, I'm dying. I'm killing myself. Where's Uppy says, if not Gunner, then why Gunner shaped? I'm not. What do you mean Gunner shaped? Are you telling me that this right here is a Gunner shape? Actually, don't answer that question. So it says, May, did you show chat your birthday gift from me? I didn't yet, because I didn't know if you wanted to share it on like social medias yourself first on my birthday. So I kept my cards close to my chest. Zio says yes. Fragipan says yes. Okami says May is a gooner shape. All right. Well, I guess I'm killing myself. Zio says, "Oh yeah, you're good to show it." Okay, let me pull it up in my OBS real quick. Then, it's an image, so I have to port it in manually. Give me a second. Twist his dick. Sorry, I accidentally opened Okami's message first, and I got twist his dick again. Grab his dick and twist it. Okay, hold on. I'm distracted now. Okay, hold on.
Theo and May birthday.
I almost put Mary. What the fuck?
May birthday gift 1.
Okay. And then I put it in my OBS. Image. Create new. Sorry. Takes a minute.
May.
Let's see. Warsaw P says, May, you got like 1,000 more holes in your body. You are the uber gooner. Fucker. Bitch. What the hell? I guess you're right. I do have a lot of mouths, but I'm not happy about the way you said that. I don't want to be the uber goomer. Uber goomer? Shut up. Fuck you. I don't want to talk anymore. This is Yo's birthday gift. This was Yo's birthday gift. I think it's very cute. It's us, and we're running. We're on like a wheel adventure together, and we're chippies. Yay! Thank you very much for the early birthday gift, Zio. I think they are very cute. I think they were very cute, and I like them very much. And I will have to. I'm not sure if you want to post them for my birthday, or if you want me to post them. But well, we can figure that out. But thank you, Zio. I love getting little gifts. Thank you very much for the cute little chibi gift.
I like that we can run around.
And for whenever we do like collabs or something,
We can run around and we can like la 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 la
like this.
la 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 la.
Zio says, there is another coming. Another one is going to hit the May Tower. A second art is going to hit the May Towers. No, please. Wait, also, I did get another early birthday gift from my design papa. I might as well show that too while I'm here. Give me a moment, actually. Give me a second. Let me pull that up on my Twitter. On my Twitter. It's also in my Discord server if you have not seen in my server. Let me see. Apua. Where's my Apua GX? There it is! Yay! My design papa, Veiled Rui, they recently rebranded. Also drew me a little birthday gift. Because they are my original designer. So they drew me with a couple of my extra mouths. So another mouth on the back of my head, and then another mouth on my hand. Because I can put mouths wherever I want. And that is a threat. That is a threat. So please do drop my silly little design papa some love. I can link the tweet here. Hold on. Copy and paste.
Yay!
So if you liked the silly little art, go ahead and show them some love. And then also you could show some love to Zio as well. Zio is one of my first VTuber friends that I ever made as well.
She's pretty awesome, and she played Uno with me.
Though I will say, my computer did not handle running Uno well. So I think if we play Uno again, I'm gonna update. Well, okay, I actually just bought a bunch of computer parts for myself to update my computer. So I'm planning on putting all the new parts in my computer after I get my PC cooler, and then I should be able to run games a little bit better now. So hopefully Uno doesn't run like fucking ass on my computer anymore. Oh my Johnny says, did you know there's Uno in Fortnite now? I did not. I actually need to download Fortnite again. Did you know that Fortnite is like 300 fucking gigabytes. I was looking at all of the space on my computer, and Fortnite and Baldur's Gate 3 were both like 200 gigabytes, and they were taking up so much fucking room on my hard drive. But I keep playing Baldur's Gate 3, so I don't want to delete Baldur's Gate 3, and I also don't want to undownload Fortnite because Fortnite takes like 8 hours to download on my fuck-ass PC. I need to buy an SSD. You buy a better SSD. But anyway, that's besides the point. Oh, my Johnny says, yeah, my Fortnite's huge. Yup. Trugga says, did you know that Uno came on every Xbox in the world except one? You can't. You have Uno. It came for free on your fucking Xbox. Yeah. Brainrot says SSD pricing, though. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, man. It sucks. It's terrible. That is what is holding me back from buying an SSD, is that the price keeps fluctuating and I'm scared. Oh, another gifty sub! Thank you very much, Fran Luna. Actually, how many subs have you gifted so far? Is it, I think 3? Let me see. Zio says, did you know that meme is not grab his dick and twist it? It's not? Hold on. Okami says, you need to buy an NVMe 2. I think I just got an AMD. I don't know. What CPU did I just get? He can't hear me anymore. I told him to turn up his volume. So now he can't hear me at all anymore. Oopsie. Struggle says, May, do you want your original birthday gift I'm getting you, or do you want PC parts? I'm fine with whatever the original birthday gift was. I will not dictate what you what you wanted to give. Because depending on if I get like money from like family members, like my mom or something, I can buy myself an SSD. It's no problem. Let's see. Okami says, no, AMD NVMe is the next scale of storage. I see. Okay. Fran Luna says, no, this is the first one. I just got here today. Okay, Fran. Then let me do your silly little wheel spin. Give me a second to pull the wheel up.
Okay, move myself to the side. There we go.
All right. What are we getting today? Oh, we're starting a King's Cup. So we're kind of getting towards the end of stream here. You wouldn't really be able to add a lot to a King's Cup. Unless a lot of subs come in suddenly, but no stress or pressure. So what I have in my house is I have this nasty-ass fucking Liquid Death root beer. I have lemon juice. I have vinegar. I have soy sauce. I have iced tea. And I have water. I have a bunch of different AdvancedGG flavors because I'm a partner of AdvancedGG. Use code PRAY for 10% off of any AdvancedGG order. I got a lot. Ray says, my streak has been reset. No, I'm sorry, Ray. Twitch is so evil for that. I'm sorry. So, Frey and Luna, whatever you would like, I will add to a silly little King's Cup and I will drink it at the end of stream. Brainrest says 1 scoop of each flavor. That would just be like yummy. It would just be like strawberry watermelon. Oh no, that's not true because I have chocolate. I have strawberry watermelon, I have mango dragon fruit, and I have lychee. I think like the chocolate would probably fuck that up. But Fran Luna, I will add whatever you'd like. The only thing that I don't really have in my house is like alcohol because I don't drink. But any other liquid that I have, I can add to a cup for you.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Move myself back over to the middle.
Scoop. Hi.
Let's see. Okay. I will wait and see when Luna Freya says something else. Freya and Luna says, quick, someone choose for me. I don't wanna. Alright. Any liquid. Chat, any liquid I got in my house, I will add to a cup and I will drink it. No, don't make me do vinegar again, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. Don't make me do vinegar again. I had to do vinegar the last time and it sucked. Okami says water. Pio says pee. Fuck you. You guys suck. Okami says this. I'm not gonna drink pee. M Gamer says lemon. Warsaw Pete also says pee. Brainrot says water. Fuck you. Or not water, but everyone who's saying pee. Eric says iced tea. Thanks, Eric, for being normal. I will wait for a couple more chat answers to come in, but I will go with whatever has the most. Truckin says, May, lay on your back and fountain that piss in your mouth. I don't want to! Slick Ninja says, hi. Hi, Slick Ninja. How are you today, my friend? I hope that you were having a nice day. Thank you for coming in and saying hey. Lemon iced pea. Hi, meow meow. She's gonna be the meower. I see it on her face.
What is it, meow meow? What is it? Why are you so mad?
Oh, she's mad. She wants to get fed. She said, wow. Okay, so we have 1 for vinegar, 2 for water, 1 for lemon. I'm not drinking pee, so I'm not counting those. Let's see. It seems like the most is water. Slickton just says, I'm doing well. What's the vote for? We got a wheel spin for the King's Cup, and the spinner couldn't decide, so I left it up to chat what they want me to drink. Zio says, lemon iced tea, though, slaps because I love lemon, so I'm biased. Fair enough. I'm just not drinking piss. So we have 2 votes for water, 1 vote for vinegar, 1 vote for iced tea. So kind of the Warsaw Peace says iced tea. Shitbox Garage says, let's vote on posting the good girl. I'm proud of that. I hate myself. Dragon says, pee is sterile. Do I look like fucking Bear Grylls to you, dog? I'm not gonna drink pee. Okami says, pee can taste good depending on your diet. Why do you know that? What's wrong with you? See, I'm not the piss nun. We have real pee drinkers in chat here, and they're not me. It's Okami. Warsaw Pieces, how do you know that? Exactly. Okay, I'm gonna make an executive decision. I will grab some iced tea. I will grab some tea, and I will also refill some water. While I do that, here, I will share a cover with you guys so that you are not sitting here by your lonesome. Let's see, what cover do I want you guys to hear? Actually, let's do another The Honkers cover. I won't do the Sun God and Rat. I'll do the first one that we did because it's only a minute long and I'll only be gone for like a minute. So, opera share. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get my stuff. Just in time, I'm back.
Nice.
I hope that you guys enjoyed Wenglid. That's another silly little Honkers group cover for you guys.
Yay!
Oh, my Johnny says, I walked away for 5 minutes. What on earth?
Yay!
Nice to see you, oh my Johnny, my friend. What are you doing this weekend, by the way? I hope that you're doing well.
I can't wait to see you for my birthday.
Draga says that was short-lived. Yeah, it was just like a promo cover for our group before the actual competition started. So it's only like a minute long. And that's why I chose that one, because getting some drink was only going to take me like a minute long. So I have a little glass here. Of the King's Cup. If we get any more redeems for that spin, then I will add some more. If not, then when we end stream in about 15 minutes, then I will just drink iced tea, and that will be wonderful. Let's see. Fred Luna says, I saw Epic the Musical. Let's go. Oh! So I got told that I can actually announce it without before the trailer came out. I'm a part of JJ the Berry Gods. He's doing a VTuber Epic the Musical, and I got cast as Athena. So you guys will be hearing me do some musical theater stuff actually very soon. Not sure when. Not sure when I will. Not sure when our first stuff is coming out. But oh my Johnny said, "You're what?
Yay! Yeah, I'm gonna be Athena. So yeah, I think that will be fun. I like Epic the Musical, and I think it's pretty good. Hey, Meow Meow, stop!
She wants to be fed so bad. She's like,
Wow, feed me, wow.
but yeah, I think it'll be fun. Hopefully you guys like my work in JJ's Epic the Musical project. I think it will be fun. How about what if I do a little Goddess of wisdom, master of war, my life has one mission, create the greatest warrior.
Yay!
That's like a kind of the voice that I'm gonna do. But yeah. M Gamer says, question, who's JJ? JJ the Berry God is another VTuber, and he's running a VTuber Epic the Musical production.
It'll be fun. Yay! I think it'll be awesome.
But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. He told us that we were allowed to just say our roles if we wanted to. So I was like,
Oh, okay, yeah. I can tell my chat that I'm in his little thingy.
I was also a part of the judging process. So it was pretty cool. I feel very involved in it.
Ryan Stamper says, I follow that guy.
Yeah, JJ's very nice. I like JJ. He mixed one of my covers too. He did a free cover mixing giveaway a couple months back. And he mixed my Kuchi Sake cover. I fucked it up, sorry. Oh, Meow Meow's so mad. Hold on. Let me take a picture and show you guys. Meow Meow doesn't get fed for another 10 minutes, and so she looks so pissed off right now. Hold on. I'm gonna share a picture in the Discord server, and then I will post it on my she's so mad. She's sitting there on the floor squinting at me angrily. I'll show you guys on the stream here too, so that you guys don't have to tab out. Let me download this picture real quick. She's so mad. She's just staring at me. Downloads. Yeah, that works. Just in case, so you're not forced to join the Discord server if you do not wish to be there. Let me image. Downloads. This is my mad ass cat right now. She's pissed. Meow Meow's fucking pissed. She wants to get fed so bad. She's like, you fucking bitch. I'm hungry and you're not feeding me yet. How dare you? I like it. I Meow Meow is a very sweet cat, so it's very funny when she looks this mad. She also looks very square in this picture. I like her. I like my cat. She's pretty awesome. Fran Lewis says, I lurk now. I start bleeding again. Good luck. I'm sorry in advance. I hope it stops very soon.
But yeah, that's my pissed off pretty cat.
She's so cute. I know. She really has, like, she looks so different compared to when I first got her. She was in, like, a really bad state when I first adopted her. She was super malnourished. So now she's all big and fluffy, and she's my little baby. I love my cat. She's awesome.
Meow Meow, you want to say anything?
No, she's too mad now. She knows. It's like it's 10 minutes until you feed me. I'm pissed. I'm pissed off. Fat cat. She's not that fat. She's a normal cat size. She's just really fluffy. Like when you touch her, her fluff still like goes down, and you can like feel like where her belly actually starts. She's a healthy cat. She's good. She's not overweight. She's okay. She is 10 pounds, normal cat size. I weigh her every now and then just to make sure she's okay, because I do feed her a lot of treats because I love her. Oh, I should have put that on the wheel. I should have put give Meow Meow a treat on the punishment wheel. Not a punishment, but a treat. Truckin says, my buddy had a chunker cat. Motherfucker was so round. My friend, my IRL friend and her sister, they had a really fat cat named Spike, and he was actually like a ball. He was insanely round. And then when me and Church IT Tech were first gonna go adopt a cat, we went to a cat cafe, and there was a senior cat named Ray, R-A-Y, and he hopped up on my shoulder because he wanted to be baby carried around. But we didn't adopt him because he was very old. He was like 14. And I wanted to be able to live with a cat for a very long time. Because it's my first cat that I'm ever like getting for myself. So I didn't get him, but he was very cute, and he was so fat. He like when he hopped up on my shoulder, it actually hurt because of how overweight he was. He was huge, but he was a very cute cat. I think about Ray sometimes. I hope Ray is doing good.
Ray the cat.
Risen Chaos says, hey, yo! Oh my god, hey Chaos! How are you, my friend? I hope that you're having a good day. How goes it? How's it hanging? How are you? Oh, Meow Meow's being cute again. Now she's rolling around being cute, trying to get me to feed her. Hold on. Oh, I will send this picture to the Discord too. Hold on. She's rolling around and she's going trying to like goad me into feeding her. You have to wait 6 minutes, baby. 6 minutes. Truckin says there's a guy that goes to his local shelter and adopts older dogs so they can live the rest of their lives in a living home instead of locked up. That's good. That's very awesome. The cat cafes in Vegas, they're very much just like places. They're very much places where you can they're like an open space, so like the cats aren't in cages or anything. They're just free to walk around as they wish. And that's also why I was okay with like not necessarily getting that very senior cat. Because he was in a really great space and where he's free to walk around and get fed and get petted by a bunch of different people all day, every day, get babied around. So like whenever I went to those cat cafes, I felt pretty good about like not leaving a cat in like a bad position. Here's the next Meow Meow picture. This is what I mean by she's like rolling around acting cute to try to goad me into feeding her. Because she rolled over and she went that's her like, oh, I'm being cute to try to get you to feed me now. She's being a sweetie pie. Oh, I'm gonna pet her like crazy when I end stream. I'm gonna pet this thing like no problem.
Cat. Yeah, that's my baby.
Ow, 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 ow.
Thank you.
Risen Chaos says, kitty, I wish to give Chris scritches. Meow Meow, she takes a pet like no problem. Meow Meow loves to get petted. She's pretty awesome. I like my cat. Let me see here, my friends. Let me see here. What do we have going on? We are about we're about 3 hours in, so I'll probably start wrapping up soon. I am Banhammer says you should not be able to see this message. If you can see this message, please report to your local cat overlords for reprogramming. No, they're gonna get me. They're gonna take my Meow Meow. Imperial says Meow Meow's a solid cat. She takes a bet like no problem. Ogami says, hey, May, I'll send you a song from The Empty Man, movie for the Cryptid Talk earlier. Yes, I remember. Okay, awesome. I'll be sure to listen to it after stream. I also still have to listen to Four Big Guys, which is what Illegal Citizen sent me the other day. I need to do that still. I totally forgot to look at my sticky note. I suck at that. Okami says they're going to twice the D of May. What? Me? Okay, let me see what's going on Twitch today. Ray says, May, I'm gonna take my leave now. I am taking an exam. No problem, my friend. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Best of luck on your exam later, Ray, and thank you for being here. I'll see you again very soon, I'm sure.
Bye, Ray. See you later.
Let me see here. Who's on today? Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Gamer says, I'm bouncing over to Saro. Have a good night, May. Bye, Gamer. I'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out as long as you could. Oh, Meow Meow also says bye. She knows I'm wrapping up because she knows I have to feed her in a couple minutes. Let me see. Well, actually, I was just talking to you guys about the Epic the Musical project that I'm a part of. So I think I'll rate you guys out to Barry God JJ, who is running the VTuber Epic the Musical project. You could ask him all the questions and stuff if you'd like to. And he's also doing Wolf Within, not a game that I am familiar with. So we'll be able to hang out with him. Oh, my Jenny says, bye, kissies. I'm not leaving quite yet. And Imperial says, wait, you're a part of Epic the Musical? Like, I'm a part of a VTuber Epic the Musical. I was told that I was allowed to say it, but I'm going to be playing Athena in a VTuber Epic the Musical. So, yay! Chaga says, I do not want to go to work tomorrow. Felt, brother. I felt that. But I hope that you have a good day nonetheless. And thank you for hanging out with me and wasting away a couple of your Sunday hours while you could. Bearmar says, thanks for the fun stream, May. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you, everybody. Before I let you guys go entirely, let me do my usual little rigmarole. So my birthday is in 2 days. I will be doing a birthday karaoke, but I will also be releasing my first original song after my birthday sometime this weekend. So please do consider checking out my covers. That is where my original song will be posted, but we will do a silly little release party stream. I also have a throne. If you are interested in sending me a silly little birthday gift, you can do that. But if not, no worries. You never need to do anything monetary. I am also an official partner of AdvancedGG. If you use the code PRAY for 10%, you get 10% off of any order. Also, Truckin', I made it easier for you. You could just type ADVGG instead of the whole thing anymore. I am also an official partner of AdvancedGG. If you use code PRAY for 10% off of any order, you will also be slightly supporting me a little bit, so thank you very much in advance. This is the alarm for feeding Meow Meow. I'm going to turn it off for just a second so that I can finish wrapping up. If you want to check out my socials, I post TikToks and other things, and also I'm pretty active on Twitter. You can check me out there. And I also have a community Discord server where I try my very best to be as talkative there as much as I can. So feel free to join if you want to yap with the nun, just casually over text chat. I'm there whenever I don't want to do my actual job. Oh, and I have merch. I do giveaways randomly whenever I feel like I can afford it, but I also just dropped 2 new merch items over the weekend for my first little birthday surprise. I dropped a peeker sticker for you to put on your PC or your car or wherever you'd like to put a silly little peeker, and also a silly little nun mat. So there are many ways to support the May, and I thank you all for watching me and hanging out with me. My Sunday sermons are my favorite streams of the week, and I'm very glad that you guys are just here to hang out with me and chat. So thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all to death, and I love you all so much. I will raid you guys out to Barry God JJ. When you get there, let him know that the nun sent ya. Go ahead and send him a silly little nun raid message copy paste that as much as you'd like. Let me finish up this thing here. Hold on.
Right.
And I will see you guys again on Tuesday for my birthday in 2 days. Don't forget that my birthday is in 2 days on March 10th, and I'll see you guys soon. All right. Goodbye, everyone. I love you all so much, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye. See you later. Have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I'll see you soon, and thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for chatting, and I appreciate all of you so much for being here and being part of my church. I will see you all again soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Mwah. See you soon. Bye, guys.